Yeah.
It depends how much you pay.
That would have to be 100. And you have to get me, and you have to get Crack Baby and his tidy whities for me.
Hold on, Tidy Whitey. First of all, I don't.
No, I'm shutting my stream down.
I go
Do not
commando.
do that,
I go
Crack
commando. I don't need
That
underwear.
works
I'm in
too. That
pajamas.
works too.
I don't do
Why am
commando.
I telling you this, man? Hold
You
on,
either-
calm
you
down.
either donate
You're on the wrong channel for it.
It's my mystical
right,
powers,
keep
Crack Baby.
Forget it.
on.
Tell your 51% to forget about that.
I'm playing,
It's
bro.
his feminine wiles.
You'll be hitting on me in a couple weeks like Chuck.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'm
I,
frozen.
I
with
have a
one.
woman.
All this. Oh, thank God.
Pay me $100 to keep it on.
God dang it. Frozen.
All right, who told you to say that? No.
Her
not-
camera's frozen again.
me.
This is a troll.
I know.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
You gotta get. I don't know what's going on with.
Did
your
you
internet.
unplug it and plug it back in?
No, I'll go back and do it again.
No, it's
Okay,
back.
so-
It's just really laggy. Like you're having Wi-Fi issues. Yeah, it's back.
Mm,
Back for you guys or just me?
It doesn't look like Wi-Fi to me. It looks like frozen camera. But yeah, it is
She's
back.
moving. She's
It's
moving.
moving
yeah.
now. It's all
And
right.
it froze
That
again.
looks like Wi-Fi.
$100 to keep.
Do you know
me.
what's? Do you know what's really funny? And no one's pointed this out, but oh my God!
No.
Hold on, you gotta put that on a big screen.
No, you're gonna
Welcome.
pay.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
if she's going to
Yeah,
take it off,
$10
can I
for
bid?
big screen.
$100 for me to
$50
keep
for-
all my clothes on. I'm not
Yeah.
taking my clothes off.
No.
That doesn't even make
No
sense.
vaginas.
how much for the flaps?
Flaps.
What are we talking, labia?
You don't get any.
Yeah,
Is that
There's no
kosher?
donations. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
I
let
believe
them fly.
That
I
sounds
believe-
haram.
I'm just
I
teasing.
believe that I can set the settings so that it'll be all right with YouTube, and then yeah, as long as the clitoris is covered, we should be all right.
Everything's. Do
Yeah.
you want more?
Hey, Lily.
Spread the wings and fly.
You're gonna have to pay.
Mm. Oh my fucking!
Tiff, are you really gay or is that a joke?
I just don't know what's happening right now.
I do.
I like being famous now. I hated it before now. You know what, Lindsay? I hated. The last 3 days have been a horrible nightmare, and you, just like Vera Lee, have perked me up. No, if
great.
Crack Baby was
I'm not
doing-
even mad at
No,
Clay
no.
anymore.
Hey, let's try it, Crack Baby. Pull your pants down in the front like she just was. for me.
Oh, pull my pants down. No,
Like she
no,
just
no,
was.
no.
I'm happy.
Not all the way, just like almost all the way, like right down to the shaft, like she was just doing.
The shaft.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I cannot do
You're
that.
talking to me.
I will not do that shit. Hell no. I will not show my face for the rest
I'm
of this
just
shit
trying
now.
to show them that I am gay. I mean, this is
No. Why would I do that? Fuck no.
we were doing science.
This ain't no goddamn science.
Okay, let's go back to the
Tell me the
topic.
theory of this science.
Let's go back to the topic.
Well, we could say we're comparing mine with hers.
Let's do it. I don't see any donations.
Yeah, that's my little cartoon. I could probably compare my cartoon with you.
All right, they want us to compare. Let's do it. Ready?
I'm not going to compare.
What are we
I'm
comparing?
winning. No, just kidding.
You do actually have small boobs, but I don't see any. You know, I'm dying to take this off. It is pretty warm in here, but nobody's paying. So go back
gonna
to the topic.
Check
That
my
damn
PayPal.
judicial
I'm gonna have to
system.
check. I'm gonna have to check. You finally get access to yours, Denizen?
Yeah.
Very happy. I'm very happy for that. That's great. Always
Yep,
makes
it's-
me happy when
if
people are
there's
doing
no
good.
payment, we go back to boring.
Yep, I have to
I'm
go
always
back to
happy
this.
to make people hate me.
You guys are terrible at this. You men suck.
Yep.
Not even. She was about to go down to her bra and possibly just cover her nips with her fingers, and you guys didn't even give us $50.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Didn't even
very
give me
fair.
$5 at that. I might have been like, all right, but
Nobody
no.
even paid for me not to do it.
I would have showed y'all nipple for $5.
Oh, look at that! I suddenly got $5. Go ahead.
Fuck you. Shut up.
Go to the woods. The wolves will enjoy it.
That's just going to the woods is not also controlled by the state.
No, go to the woods and talk to the wolves about it, and they're going to explain it to you for you. No, it's not.
But you have to answer
It's in real nature. Turn off your smart device, and if you make
You
it
don't give
back,
a fuck. You don't
I
care.
want to hear your
You just hold it
stories.
down your ass, but you
I
don't-
fought coyotes with canoe oars to grow marijuana when it was
Right, it's
illegal.
supposed to be made to be
I
eaten by coyotes.
manipulated the world around me. I fought the coyotes. I grew the illegal marijuana.
Ridiculous.
I did what I needed to do to get by, and you're sitting around going, "Why isn't the world the way that I want?"
I need a box so that I can.
I don't care about the world being the way that I want.
Don't fight the
You
fucking
remain
coyotes
an
and leave your
asshole.
doors at home.
Man, a bunch of brokies in the chat making excuses.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Damn.
So poor.
Their chat's
Okay.
been so good all day. This last stream. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
All right, do y'all want the Black
Yeah.
Minister for y'all to donate?
No.
I'm okay with just the black man
Please,
stripping, but I mean,
no.
you know, I'm not
Only for,
fussing.
only for donations, but I still won't do it properly.
Okay.
I'll pass. I'll pass.
Good.
Pass.
I guess my internet didn't go out, but for some reason this is frozen.
So, LA, did you want to expound a little bit about what I had asked about the conservative versus liberal judges?
I did actually want to address Carolina, but I don't think there's any major difference. Maybe in their rhetoric in terms of how they talk to the parties or whatever, but their rulings are like identical. You can't. I mean, I can't make a difference between conservatives and liberals. I did want to go back to Carolina about the whole thing about these attorneys' fees. It's the part of the gatekeeping. It's the reason that they get upset is because they want you to go to an attorney because you're less likely to fight against injustice if you have to pay an attorney $500 an hour. So it's a rigged system. They're annoyed when you pro se because now you can actually go toe to toe with them without having to worry about without having to take a mortgage out on your house. And if you actually know the law, then they're even more upset because they just want this case off their docket. They don't want a pro se litigant who can go up against an attorney without having to pay all this money. They want a member of their club to go represent you, to speak on your behalf. And they're really annoyed. They think that you're incompetent. They think you're wasting their time.
Pause. Sir, are you aware? Listen, everybody has their issues with different people, and it doesn't mean I won't support what's right. Are you aware of the travesty of justice that happened for Chile de Castro? What's his other name? Delete laws. You ever hear about that nonsense life? Or what happened to our friend here, CFW?
I think he knows what happened to me, but
You know CFW?
because he's
Life?
from Tarrant County.
Life.
Well, I mean, I'm not familiar with your specific case, but I just know how the
CFW
system works.
No, CFW is the lady who was it in Fort Worth, CFW?
Mhm.
Yeah. Was attacked by Officer Kruger when she was walking through a parking lot recording. And then he said, "You're under arrest," or whatever. And then instead of putting her in handcuffs, he face planted her on the ground and almost killed her and knocked her out.
Damn.
Okay, let me predict how this happened. So has that case been resolved already?
Yeah, it's been resolved. I lost.
Right. And let me ask you how it was resolved. Was it dismissed through summary judgment?
I lost. I got found guilty of
Right.
interference.
Okay, so this was a criminal case.
Yes. I got charged with interference of public duties, false reporting, and resisting arrest and evading. And okay, I'm just going to do it real fast in case people don't know. He said, "Carolina, go across the street." I said, "Why? You guys aren't doing anything at all. Why do I have to go across
Where's the
street?"
video? Get the video.
Do you have it?
I could probably find it, but don't you have it at a finger's tip? All right, I'll find it. Talk to him.
I'd rather understand what y'all talking about.
Mine was a little bit more intricate than I.
You're not aware of this, Crack Baby?
I'm not 100%. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, are you
You're
guys?
gonna see it in a minute.
Are you while he's looking for? Are you familiar at all with First Amendment auditor portion of press?
I don't know.
We're allowed to film if long it's constitutionally protected.
You'll see in a minute.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that is that you're not allowed to film in court because courts don't want you to record them.
That's another thing. I mean, that's another thing in Tarrant County, anyways. They do.
Yeah,
they
that's a
let
bunch
the-
of nonsense.
That's another
They
thing.
hide behind. They hide behind the idea that you might film a victim or a juror.
Oh,
And those court reporters, those court reporters do edit the transcript. They will make up stuff that you never even said.
Yes, because yeah.
What evidence do you have of that?
Okay, I have evidence
Because I this is ridiculous. Because it's happened to me. That's how I know it
have
happened.
evidence of the
I want
transcripts.
you to watch this.
Videos up. The videos
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
It's
right
multiple different. We're gonna have more than one angle. I just want you to see, watch what
That's
happens.
me
So,
walking behind there.
here she is. She's just walking along. She is
girls are
being
ignoring me.
she's being a bit of a dick. Cops don't care. They're just doing what they
They're
do.
ignoring me.
She left them to have even more distance. Right? See, she's going away from them. She's not trying to pursue.
That's all it is.
She's
It's just
off
a
to
And
the
this-
side.
it's on the
Watch.
car.
He comes out, starts yelling at her. You're going to see another perspective in a minute. Watch. She goes, why? Why do I have to go over there? You have to go over there right now. Why? You're under arrest. Watch. Now watch this. We're going to go slow-mo. This happens real fast. Watch. So that's all like 5 seconds or something, right?
Yeah.
He's like, you're under arrest. Now, rather than putting cuffs on her, watch what he does. Now, there's 3 cops there. I think they could have took a 100-pound woman and put her in cuffs, but no.
And one
There's-
male.
Right. So very easily they could have just put her in restraints and put her in the back of the head. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to hurt her. Watch this. Other 2 cops are coming to help cuff her. No, he's too busy flinging her on the ground. Right? So they weren't trying to detain her. They were trying to teach her a lesson. Now,
I was knocked unconscious and had my arm broken.
those. Oh my bad.
So I was
Yeah, you
charged
go
with
ahead.
interference with public duties, false reporting, resisting arrest. I'm unconscious, and he's telling me quit resisting, and evading. That I took a step away. I have that all written down on his affidavit that he wrote.
Yeah.
So that was the high angle.
And
I've given a lot of reasons as to why I came back to YouTube, but that was my first broadcast for a very long time. Was at when this happened.
but for them to convict me, it was like crazy. I just couldn't believe it.
This is madness. Watch.
Fort Worth police officer is out of a job, fired after a forceful arrest.
But then wasn't he rehired again?
He got rehired and he got $200,000 back pay.
Yeah.
In the same department.
Fired after
Yes.
an investigation into the
And he did this in Irving, Texas.
Out
but
on
they
a limb,
hired
you're
him.
an idiot.
a hit and run crash.
So, and as far as the transcripts go, I'll tell you what happened with that one in a minute.
Post them to her YouTube channel.
Actual box of rocks for brains.
Footage from
Yeah.
the arrest. But we want to show you and
You know, there's other people there. I mean, they said that I interrupted them. I don't know. He came out to meet me.
You can go.
There's no investigation. There's no nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street or you're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you again.
What are you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right now.
Wait, tell me why first. We're doing
You're under arrest. Turn around.
Now, according to Rodriguez, she was not.
That's when no, you can see my elbows out of socket.
Scene says she is bleeding.
Bro, I could see the pool. You see
Yeah.
the pool of blood?
She's unconscious right now.
Yeah, you
Snoring.
can hear her
I'm
on the body
bleeding.
cam. You can hear her sleeping while he's saying "Stop resisting."
Yeah.
30 days in jail for that, but
I'm
she is
snoring at that time.
Yeah, I was
never
trying to
think
put
they
it
would
more
do that.
politely.
Tried to kill her.
So it was 13 seconds
yeah.
from the time he said my name to the time I was on the ground. But I got convicted because I did not go across the street when he told me to.
Yeah,
I
and
said,
that
why?
last
Just tell me why first.
that last picture where you saw that was her face.
Yeah, we're gonna
All
show
the
it.
scars and
I didn't
bruises.
want to show it,
I
but
have
I'm
all
gonna
my bones
show
are
it.
broken on my
It's
eyes.
right
You want to see
there.
it? You want to see it?
All right,
Sorry,
My
CFW.
opinion
This is-
though, my opinion though is
body
Yeah.
from an incident last weekend that has led now to a use.
I have bad injuries. I have bruises all everywhere.
With a visible black eye, Carolyn Rodriguez speaks.
So that was my sister CFW, and then I had to come back to YouTube and start causing a ruckus again because
But for me to get convicted of interference when they didn't have lights on, they didn't have a rope that I walked across. They were completely ignoring me. Everybody ignored every question I asked. There were other people walking around. I was there for 45 minutes and nobody told me to leave.
and you chose the wrong lawyer.
Mm-hmm. No, my lawyer, I'm telling you, was good.
JFW.
You're saying he wasn't, but the problem was we didn't get the discovery in time, so that we couldn't put him on the stand because we didn't have the discovery. We did not have the discovery to impeach him when he was on the stand.
So
listen, I already we're not going to get into that because I already screamed at her for fucking 3 or 4 hours drunk.
I should have put him on the stand, but we couldn't put him on the stand.
No, the point is like what you were saying about like Chile, Carolina. I mean, hell, I got arrested in Santa Fe.
I know.
Too. Like, I mean, the idea that the judicial branch is going to be fair to you.
They're never going to be fair to me, especially in the next couple of times I got arrested, convicted.
They're not. And this is the issue that I run into. That I see people being vocal in the courtroom when the courtroom isn't the place to do that.
Well, I've never seen that happen.
Hold on. Everybody has the right to free speech, but all things are lawful, but not all things are beneficial. You want the judges on your side.
I'm not stupid enough to call the judge a pig. I mean, I was quiet the whole time in my
You
courtroom.
want the judges and the juries on your side.
Exactly. I didn't do that stuff. I act good in court.
When
Carolina, what was your punishment? What was your punishment?
What I got the jury.
When
gave
does your
me,
case begin?
The jury gave me 30 days in jail plus a $750 fine. Okay, so then listen to this shit. So I already had a little bit of credit because they put me, I woke up, changed my bed, and that was one night in jail, and then the second night, and then in between the juries. But anyway, we had 3-for-1s. On my last day of my sentence, right, they pulled me into the courtroom, and the judge says, I don't think that jail is a really good punishment for you. I think that it'd benefit everybody if we just went ahead and put you on probation. I'm like, I only have 1 day left. I'm not doing it. You're going to do it, or you're going to go to jail for years. I had to sign off. So I got 8. Then he changed it from I only have 1 day left to jail. Now I had conditions plus probation while I was waiting for my appeal.
He completed the cover up.
So
he got you to sign. And
I was forced, or I was going to go back to jail. So.
Oh yeah.
When does
and what that did was it legitimized
that was them bending
Kruger's
over
crime.
backwards and doing somersaults to help you.
When does your case begin?
My case is done.
It's over.
It's over.
I'm not saying that case.
Oh, when did it begin? That happened June of last year.
No, I'm going theoretical here.
Okay.
When does any case, civil or criminal, begin?
It begins the day you get. I can answer that. Your civil case begins the day after your criminal trial.
Well, no, technically it begins when you file the complaint.
Incorrect.
Yeah, only 2 years.
Under the rules, that is not.
Both are incorrect. Your case begins upon your first interaction with the complainant.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. It's very much true.
It's when you get a docket, when you get a case number. That's when the case starts.
Sorry, sir, but that is wrong. So when the incident report is written, what does the officer write in a criminal case? What does the officer write in the criminal case about when the interaction begins?
No, you get 2 years civilly after your criminal case is over.
He writes about the first interaction that you, which is the defendant, have with the plaintiff, or if you're the plaintiff and the defendant have an interaction. That is what the officer writes.
Usually, he's writing about the incident.
I'm talking about subject matter jurisdiction. The court gets subject jurisdiction based on the complaint.
What I'm telling you is that your case has already begun long before you file a complaint.
Okay, so we're talking semantics.
Are you talking about
It's
like
not
when the
semantics,
situation
what I-
first began?
What I'm telling you is that you're operating based on the thought that your words aren't going to affect your case.
What are you talking about?
The things
What
that
words? Which case are you
doing-
talking about? My criminal case or my civil case?
Are you talking about like things outside of what her case is? If
Yeah,
anything that
yeah,
she
because-
says, anything that
because
she
what
said.
they-
Hold on. Can I explain? I'm not sure. I'm trying to understand. So, are you saying that anything outside of her case that is like descriptive of what she says that could maybe show a different side of her or affect or some type?
Correct. Yes. So what the
What?
the court does, and the cop will tell you this, and Miranda rights, anything you say can and
Okay, so
will be used against you in the court of law. So what I'm telling you is that all of your previous interactions with officers are going to be seen.
yeah,
This is why the travesty happened to you, and it's also the same reason why the
they
travesty
don't want.
happened.
They're trying to shut me down. Of course, we all know that. If I had just been a regular person,
it's
I would
all-
none of this would have happened.
It's all used against you. Now, I can't stop the history
But-
from having happened, and neither can you, and neither can they. But when you go into the courtroom, you know, people pretend like those other things that they said, they didn't say them. Now, I've said a lot of very disgusting things to some police officers, but I have won cases pro se.
But what you said to
Tiny
the police
cases,
officer is
big deal.
irrelevant.
Tiny cases, maybe.
No, it's not
Can I
irrelevant.
give my opinion off the video I seen earlier?
It's not irrelevant because I've heard from you, Life, that
Where did you win a pro se
se's
case?
aren't
Where?
treated fairly.
When did you win a
But
pro se
I-
case? Huh?
Santa Fe. I was
Where did
arrested.
you win? What did you win?
I won my criminal case in Santa Fe. That's one.
For what was you?
I
What were
mean,
you
you know-
arrested for? What were you arrested
I was
for?
unlawful. Okay, see, and that's the thing is you don't pay attention to what other people are going through. You only pay attention to what you're going through.
Oh, that's why I'm
Oh
asking
my
you.
God.
What were you
We're
arrested
talking
for?
about her right now.
What were you arrested for?
Same thing. Filming my
Interference.
government in the filming my government. I was arrested because I was filming.
What was the charge that they gave you?
Yeah.
It would have been trespassing and what was the other one? Interfering or something like that, probably.
How can you not remember if you won and did it pro se?
Because I'm literally suing the city of Albuquerque right now, so like all of that's on my mind.
I don't think you can win a criminal case. You either got it dismissed or they won. You don't win a criminal case.
Dismissal is a win, my man.
Did you have a jury? Did you have
Oh
a
my
jury
gosh.
in front of a jury, Clay?
A
Or did you-
dismissal
did-
is a win. If it doesn't go to trial and it gets dismissed, you don't count that as a
So
win.
you got your case
It's not.
dismissed.
You're technically not a
I
criminal.
got it
As a
dismissed.
win, I'm
Right,
not gonna
that's
lie.
right.
Oh my
I won.
gosh. I think these terms are not being used correctly. You're not a prevailing party if you got a
You don't-
dismissal.
You obviously don't count dismissals as wins. I did.
You're not considered a
But you're not
prevailing
pro se.
party if you get. Okay.
You
You're
are
only pro se
mad
if
because
you're
I
in front
won
of a
my
jury.
pro se case, and I'm proving to you that you're full of shit.
You didn't
I
win a
don't
pro
care.
se
I don't
case.
care about your criminal case. I'm talking about civil cases. You can't win a
I
civil
actually am
case
gonna side
because
with
they're
your
going to
frogs on
claim.
this one. You're full of shit, bro. You're
You
gonna
did not
sit up
win your
here and
case
tell
by
people.
going pro se.
Okay, you know what? Let me just talk to Carolina because this is going nowhere.
I'm gonna go off on you
Um,
because you're gonna sit up here.
let
and
me just
tell
talk to
people
Carolina
that
because
they shouldn't go
this
to
is
pro
what he's.
se.
No,
This
And I'm
guy-
gonna sit
baby
here
never
and tell
talks.
people-
No, crack baby never talks. And he was talking,
Fair enough.
and he was asking a question, and you guys didn't let him actually engage,
Okay.
and that's not fair. He's new to the panel verse and stuff like that,
I'm
coming on
sorry.
panels.
Sorry, Craig, baby.
Please allow him to understand what we're even talking about.
Yeah, because I think I've seen Tinsman play her video before, and y'all talk about this in
Yeah,
the past. But just so that I can understand clearly, so because I know what I've seen for sure, and I know as a private security, I go through some teachings of what law enforcement go through, and so they teach us to degress everything and not to make anything worse than what it has to be. Now, if we have to go to the next level, we will have to go to the next level. But at that point in the video, I didn't see a point to where they really had to go to the next level. Now, I don't know your history with that town and the police and how y'all how you and the law enforcement in that town know each other that well. You know what I mean? But so but I'm like I said, I was trying to get to the deep root of what happened, but I can tell one thing for sure: they didn't digress anything
No,
from
there was
what
no.
they
There's no
should do.
Well, let
de-escalation.
me try to bring light to this. So you may not have noticed because a lot of dynamics, but when Kruger got out of the car, he addressed her by name. He said,
By name.
"Carolina, we don't have time for this tonight." He knew who she was when he approached her. He knew she was no threat. He used violence, though he may not have tried to do what he did. He knew that he was trying to put her on the ground. There was no need for that. You have 3 cops there. She's a tiny old lady. Ridiculous. I'm sorry, but you are. We're old. We're old now. So, well, I've known her for 6 years, right?
I mean,
So I see with private security, yes, of course they're going to teach it. Don't put our company in liability of you attacking somebody. But the cops don't care about that. They have qualified immunity. You don't.
and the female cop got up on the stand and
And
said
some
that
type
I
I
always
might
comply.
have
I
some
always
type.
comply. So she didn't understand why this happened either. But
Well, I
it's
just want to
legitimate.
I just want to make a quick comment that your enemy is not just the state; it's also the public because it was the jury that
Yeah.
convicted you. The jury is
Oh
not
yeah.
on your side; they're on the
Okay,
side with
sure.
the police
Thanks for
officer.
bringing it
She
back.
was talking about that the other day. That
Here's
jury
another
trials
thing.
are a joke nowadays.
Yes, here's another thing. They did not. Okay, so you know that you have to give the jury goes back to decide stuff before they even decide stuff. The prosecutor and me, we have to fight over what goes on the rules or the instructions, the jury instructions. The jury instructions did not put in there that that free speech is a defense to interference. They left that off. They're like, if you make a cake, you have to have bread, milk, eggs, and flour, right? So if you have a crime, you have to have this, 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 and this. But when they put the instructions on that thing for the jury to go decide, they only put this and this on there. They didn't put the whole thing that they had to decide. And we got overruled on that one too.
Did you file an appeal? Was there an appeal?
Yes, I filed an appeal. I got all that
Okay.
paperwork. Yeah,
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the appeals. That if you appeal, it's a standard called harmful error. So or harmless error, excuse me. So if it's not based on a constitutional violation, then it's considered harmless error. If it's just based on a statutory violation, that doesn't count. It's so
Right.
ridiculous.
Right. We said that the jury did not have enough information to make that decision, so they didn't because they kept overruling us. We couldn't present our case. So
Okay, I'm just going to jump in here. I just want to say thank you for the conversation. I appreciate it. Good fun. If there's
Thank
anything
you.
anyone wants to ask me before I bail,
please come back because I want input from over there in England too.
no, I'm a Kiwi. I'm not British.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. That's fine.
Same
Well,
thing.
then they took me out and put me on that probation, and
Right,
it
take it easy.
really ruined me because I had so many conditions that I have to follow now, and I got arrested 4 times. I'm by violating.
How does that make you feel about democracy, though? Does that change your whole
I
perspective?
was so excited about going to court because just wanted to show that I was going to prove to everybody
The
that
system
justice
works
would
for
prevail,
me.
and when it didn't,
Like
I was
know that it
just
does-
devastated.
I know that it doesn't work for some people, but it worked for me.
Right.
Well,
So once you
I had 10 cases before that worked for me.
So once you get screwed over, you become disillusioned. It's not because you failed the bar exam. It's because you see that the law does not actually protect you. The law doesn't mean
also,
shit.
Here's another thing. That judge was up. He was trying to get endorsed because he's going up for re-election as a Republican because we're red over in Tarrant County. The district attorney, he's red too, right? And so was my prosecutor that I had. And so he overruled us on every single thing that we objected to. How can that be? How is that possible, right? Every single thing. There was not one thing that we got in our favor.
So maybe that might be what makes me different. I don't expect the law to protect me. Nope.
No.
Not at
and
all.
Then when I got arrested, okay.
Yeah, just one sec, crack baby. See, so what were you saying? Something about you might have immunity, but not on public property.
Yeah,
That's the difference. Yeah. So
yeah,
like,
on public property, there's a difference. Like, I can say for sure. Like, on private property, you have to say, all right, like you have to give them one warning, or if
Right.
there is a sign, then
Right.
that is their first warning.
Yep.
So if they go cross past that, then okay, I have the right to do what I want to do because they already
You
had their
remove them.
first warning. But if you're on public property, that's a
Right.
difference. I have
And
to
another
I
thing
have
too.
to analyze the situation, and I have to see, all right, what is going on at that moment, and if I can react, what should I do?
Mm-hmm.
Leave. But the whole thing too was what we couldn't present to the jury is that the video. We couldn't show the video. They wouldn't let us show the video.
Right.
We were overruled on that.
Yeah, then that's I don't know anything about
It
that
was
part
all
of
bogus. It
government.
was a kangaroo.
That's
No.
lie mine, and yeah, I don't know, man. This
Like I don't know anything about that part of government. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't
mean,
I can't even.
And then
speak
okay,
on
so
that.
then
Like, for real,
about
for
7
real.
months
And
later, I went to
hearing
commissioner's
it
court.
over and over again
Hearing what?
makes me very
I went
like
to
upset.
So
Yeah.
I don't know where you're
Keep
from,
hearing
Crack Baby, but Life knows we have the Open Meetings Act here. So I went to the Commissioner's Court to speak on the decorum that they had, and the purpose of the speech was to tell them that their decorum could not trump the Constitution. Right? The decorum is actually for the audience, so that the speaker can go and redress their grievances and their government without any fear from from behind you, from the audience, or from the government that you're speaking to. So I went and my speech, I went up, I said, my name's Carolina, blah, blah, blah. I gave 3 court cases where the F word is not considered, it's not disorderly. It's not disorderly conduct to say the F word.
F as the bundle of like F as far as bundle of sticks.
No, fuck.
Like,
No,
yeah, Cologne versus California. I gave 3 court cases, and then I said, so, Mr. Judge, we're allowed to say bitch, whore, fuck, and whatever we want to, because you cannot make your rules of decorum trump the Constitution. And then bam, I got arrested, right? And I didn't get arrested yet. He told me to leave, so I left. And as I walked out the door, they said, "You're under arrest for disorderly conduct." And I said, "Fuck you! That is not. You cannot do that because it's protected speech." I got arrested anyways, went to jail, and the only one of all the people I kicked out of the Commissioner's Court, the only one that got arrested because of what I do, right? And then the next morning, they changed the charge from disorderly to hindering a public meeting with disorderly conduct.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I got convicted.
In terms of your dog's critiques, one of his pushbacks is that he didn't like the fact that I'm using the word violence in my book. He doesn't believe that the state actually deploys violence. Now, you watch that video. Clearly, the police officers inflicted violence against you. He said that because I'm using the word violence, I'm being hyperbolic. It's like, no, there's nothing hyperbolic about it. They're actually throwing you on the ground, shooting you, and they get away with it. Now, let me just make a quick comment about the whole issue. I've had criminal cases dismissed. I don't consider that a win. I'm not a prevailing party. It still takes so much time of me filing motion after motion, going back and forth to court, fighting it. You're not a prevailing party. You didn't get any damages. They still get away with it. It costs them nothing to prosecute you. Now, if you went in a civil case, that's different because you get compensated. You get some kind of damages. It's impossible to win because, especially in Texas, and the Fifth Circuit, they treat qualified immunity. They treat qualified immunity like absolute immunity. You get no discovery. There's nothing. There's no way to overcome it, and they're so biased against you, especially if you're pro se.
Well, especially if they
That's why
want to
I
get
like
you.
New
I like if I was just
Mexico.
a normal citizen without.
I
that
love New
wasn't filming
Mexico,
them,
bro. There is no qualified immunity.
If I was not filming them, if I was not
Go
embarrassing
to
them,
a
if I was not
liberal
speaking out against them,
district.
if
That's
I
all I can
wasn't
tell
being
you.
an activist against them, they wouldn't have done this to me. They did it so that I would quit. They just made me worse.
And I think it needs to be said that qualified immunity is nowhere in the Constitution. There's no statute. This comes only from case law.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
There are states with qualified immunity in the statute.
I'm talking about at
Can
the
I ask
federal
one
level.
question real quick?
There is no federal case law or federal statute for qualified immunity.
Can I ask one
Yeah, you
question
can
real
ask. Go
quick?
ahead. Ask me.
What was your purpose of being there?
Oh, okay. So what I do is I film the police, and what I do is I just make sure that they're not violating people's rights or just doing things that are unconstitutional. Well, they were towing cars off. So I was just filming the fact that they're towing cars. I didn't go there for that purpose. I go and see what's happening. And if I see something that they're doing, I just go film it. Their duties, right? So they were towing cars. So I was trying to figure out, were they towing the cars to be malicious to the people that were working? I was going to try to make a story out of it. But when I got out of the car too, at the beginning, 45 minutes before I got slammed, I said to my audience, okay, we're here at the entertainment district. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. When I said that on my video, and then the prosecutor took what I said, like Clay was saying, and he said, see, she was going to try to instigate that night already. She said at the beginning of her little stroll out there, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. She was planning this the whole time. Right. So how they twist your words. So
Carolina, do you also have your own YouTube channel?
yes, I have a YouTube
Oh my
channel.
goodness! I
Channel.
put it in the chat earlier. Just CFW. If you type in CFW, it comes up the second one. Carolina Fort Worth. I'm going to get it for you.
My big channel right now is Shadow Band. It's not getting the views it used to.
Oh,
But
so the one I'm advertising is the wrong one?
I don't know. They're both good. They're both good channels.
Okay.
But I do it to bring attention. And sometimes I'm an instigator, and sometimes I'm a little bit out of line from what I say to them. But
Did
that's
you
my way.
instigate that day?
I've been nice, and
No.
I tried to
Not
do it
what I
nicely.
saw.
I tried to present it nicely.
Not
And
not
so
to the point of the level
now-
of force that was used.
Yeah, but
I
now
was
I'm
just-
going to
I'm
be a
just
little
asking
bit stronger,
questions.
just because that's the audience I attract. Long Island audience attracts different audiences, But the whole point of my story is that they don't expect that coming from me because I'm a girl, and it's just a way to get the attention of the people to see what's up. Now, maybe I'll grab them in with my mouth and everything, but they don't have to stay with me. They might want to move to a different auditor or a different channel that they like better. But at least I got their attention to bring them in to change them.
Yeah, I don't have to see that, and that's probably why I don't do quite what you do, which is you
Everybody
do
does it
your-
different.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 6
I
foot
can get away
tall,
with it
and
more because I'm a girl.
I work with a 6'7" individual who also does what I do, and so when we walk in the room, we're already drawing attention. We can't start jumping around and saying loud stuff, otherwise we will get arrested. Like we're already intimidating, as
See,
it
in
is.
Fort Worth, all the police officers knew me, right? And a lot of them were tolerant of me, and a lot of them would ask to be filmed. And all of a sudden, this all happened with them getting face slammed, and somebody in there, I can't figure out who it was, decided to twist it around and try to get me because everybody else they were cool with me for 4 years. For 4 years.
No, it was Trump. When Trump got hired and gave them pretty much absolute immunity, and with that executive order, they're just like, fuck it. We'll do it live.
Somebody, I did a story on somebody that really got mad somehow, and I don't know who it is.
There it is.
I don't know who it is because now they were out to get me. They got me on violations. Oh my God. And every time I went to jail, I had to pay double each violation.
Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to discourage you from doing what you're doing, which is
dummies.
Yep.
the investigative journalist thing, which is basically it. I mean, it's press. So
You should see some of the videos I got ready to go. There's not vote for.
There's the old Jim Carrey SNL skit where he's like showing who the bad guy is, and it goes through a couple of one with a gun, one with a knife, and then the
And
guy
I
with
noticed that you're
pops up.
black.
That's him. Get him.
I noticed that you're black, crack
You know?
baby. So I go out there and a lot of times and I talk about racism.
What?
And, yeah. So I go over to
He's
the black
black?
neighborhoods.
No.
I go to the black
I'm a
neighborhoods.
coconut. I'm white on the inside and black on the
So what I'm
outside.
saying is I
Yeah.
really fight hard for those rights
I'm
too.
not your typical black person.
I'm the reverse
and
of that.
I'll say some shit that'll really get under their skin. Oh,
I see that flag behind you. You served.
Like, are
Yes,
you
sir,
stopping him
and
because he's
also
black? Why are you
got
doing
that
that?
flag,
It's because he's
too.
black. He's driving while black. Is that why you're
That's
stopping
good.
him?
That's good.
And
I
plus, we
live
also
in the
have
middle of the middle of nowhere.
17%
Right.
of our population in Fort Worth is black, but 50% of the population of the jail is black. How's that possible?
Well, I'm in Texas, so I grew up
Blacks
in
commit more
Waco.
crimes? No, they only police black neighborhoods.
Nice.
I grew up in Waco, so
Oh, you did? I was just in Waco last night.
that's where I grew up most of my life. I was born in Dallas. but
You
grew
know,
up in
they're really
Waco.
racist over there. You got a side of the tracks over there too.
And where?
In Waco. The police.
Well, I ain't. All right, that's
And
your opinion. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna say that because I met plenty of Waco PD that was great and that
Well,
did a
I'm
lot
wrong.
of things for me. So
I'm
racist
wrong
is
about
the
that.
worst word I would not use
Let me
on
switch
Waco
it.
PD for sure.
Not the PD. I meant the county laws.
All right, I will prefer you say that because I grew up
meant
in
the
Waco
county.
PD and I've gotten away with so much stuff
I meant the
they
county
let me
laws. I
go
didn't
away
mean
with.
police. I was sorry about that.
All right, I'm about to say
The
because I
county
grew
laws,
up
what they're
in.
doing is was a slip of the tongue. But what the county
Now,
is doing, no, it's
now I'm not speaking for all people in Waco because they
right.
might experience something different than I did, but
Right.
I'm saying
The
for
PD I've
sure.
had good time with. The PDs I've had
Oh,
problem with in Waco. It's the
yeah.
Cleveland County law people because they've been stopping people randomly just for drugs. The more they stop, it's a numbers game, right? So it's the corridor to back to Houston, so and down to
Yeah.
Austin.
Now,
So
to be fair, I haven't lived in Waco for over almost 8 years
where are
now.
you at
So,
now?
I'm not. I live in a small county. I'm not gonna say what
But are you
county,
in
but I live
Texas?
in a small. Yes, I'm still in
Okay,
in
still in
Texas.
Texas. Cool.
I just say my county. Within my county, I-20 goes through it. That's all I'll
Okay.
say.
Okay. So you're over there. I know where you're
I
at.
wish we could have heard the audio.
No, you don't know where I'm at because
Hold
that's
on. What do you want to hear?
I wish
What
we
do
could have heard the audio of when they slammed her to the ground because I'm sure I guess she was unconscious or whatever.
Yeah, I can find it. Hold on.
See,
They probably were saying, "Stop resisting, stop resisting." That's what they always say.
I was snoring like a boxer.
Like I
They're
said, I
trained to say that. They're
I
trained to
don't
say that.
condone what every police officer does. Like I'm not saying that I condone what every police officer does. There's all within any community there will always be good and bad. Like in the Marine Corps, they said like hell, it's always the 1% or 10% because it's always that small minority that fuck it up for the rest.
So
And
let me ask you something. You believe in unicorns?
Like actual unicorns.
Good police officers.
Yes, I do believe in good police officers.
I'm just messing with you. No, I don't. I don't actually.
Well, I already
believe-
said I do.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
The name
I
of that
don't.
city was in on I-20.
And you're
Yeah,
in
so
my chat.
I don't believe that
Smith County. Smith County. Woo! Smith County.
You don't even know what county. I'm not saying what county.
I don't believe the officer can be good because I don't believe any man is good or bad. I believe the
All right,
actions
well-
that they do are good or bad. So I would never ever.
If you want to
claim
be
there's a good
subjective
officer.
or objective, then yes. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
But
because they have bad days.
I've been treated. All right, even I'm talking about even law enforcement that probably could take me to jail even within the last year or two because of with them what my cattle do and stuff like that and having to chase them around. I probably could be in jail right now, and I've been shown a lot of grace. I've had them actually take off their uniforms, go into their own public cars and trucks and bring me hay to my house
That's
when
the
I
kind of
couldn't
police we need.
afford shit.
That's what we need. We need more community
So
policing.
this
We
is
need
what
more
I'm
people
telling
into
y'all.
it.
No. So yes, I do. I don't believe all officers are bad.
What's the point in defending them, though? What's the point in defending them? They have so much power. They have immunity. I'm not sure what would be the point in defending them. They have so much protection already.
What
Smaller town, they could probably better.
I just brought you.
Pause. You guys wanted to hear it. We're gonna have to be real quiet. This is CFW stream. I don't know where I got this from, but you're gonna be able to hear her snoring. So listen very carefully. It's 64 seconds.
There's nothing quite as dangerous as a bored cop.
Stop resisting.
Not under it. Okay, you go. No, I'm not under it. Okay, you go.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
She's bleeding.
Yeah. So that's that.
I knew they were going to say stop resisting. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they do say that. I mean, hell. Like I said, I'm not protecting the bad ones. I'm talking about there are good ones though, and people always want to say no. There aren't any good officers whatsoever.
The good ones are irrelevant. We're talking about the system. We're talking about the institutional protection.
Well, wait, hold on, because those two other officers, those two female officers that were on that scene that day, could you say that they were good officers?
Well, the problem is that
They could have interfered and helped
But
as
if they
far as to
did,
stop.
if
So they
they
were bad
did,
officers
then
too.
nobody would help them later on because they're just supposed to stick
Under
together,
under the
right?
Once
theory
again,
of
I didn't say that there was always good off. I
Right.
mean, I ain't
I
say
get what you're
every
saying.
officer was good.
Guys.
Right.
This is the thing. This is the thing. I like Crack Baby go so much that like right now, this is what I was talking to Denizen about earlier, is that I'm giving extra leeway because normally I'd be screaming, but
I don't
Crack
critique
Baby.
it. If you want to, you can.
No, it's okay. No, it's just because I don't think you know. Like, you seem like
do.
you're in your 20s, are you?
No, he's not in his 20s.
Okay, are you aware
I'm in my
of the?
30s.
Are you aware? See, because I understand where you're coming from, but
Black don't crack.
are you aware of the Robert Brooks situation? I believe it was in New Jersey or something like that.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so, oh God, that's not what the show's supposed to be about.
You don't have to bring it up. You do not have to bring
No,
it
I
up.
have
We can
to
change
now.
the subject.
No,
you
it's
don't.
just this is the problem. Is okay, let's hope that there's good cops, right? And but when we see stuff like this that would not happen if there were any good cops, and then I have to listen to people out here in the public justifying this type of behavior. One of them, I think, just got two different ones got 20 years, I believe. But we're gonna watch the viewer discretion advise everybody. This is craziness. And
But
the
can
whole-
I attack it while also saying there are also good officers out there?
Okay, but and I'm not coming at you because you're not these guys. But what I'm trying to say is people like CFW and Clay, sometimes myself, but you know, I don't really do much anymore. Long Island audit is the only reason that there was any exposure on this at all, right? He was going out to the prison and causing a huge fuss because this is the one. Listen, I understand the guy might not be a good guy. That don't mean that you beat him to death with his handcuffs behind his back, but that's what they did. Watch.
There over New York City Harbor there in Lady Liberty. What I want to do now, because we heard
And then to listen to people justify this. I'm just trying to skip ahead a little bit here.
Robert Brooks here. I want to put this tweet up. This is from our colleague there at Fox 5 New York, Linda Schmidt.
Terrible.
Body camera footage there. I mean, remember, viewer discretion is
So
advised. She says
we're talking about auditing, right? So
Mhm.
she's talking about just going out there and recording. She's not going out there and trying to obstruct. She's just recording.
Correction officers' body cam videos were
Because if
released
we
today
didn't have
by
video of
Detective
this,
James in the death
we
of
wouldn't be able to
Robert
prove it
Brooks
happened.
at the Marcy Correctional Facility. And Hochul has issued
Well-
a statement as well. It says 14 people will be fired over this. So this is an ongoing investigation
remember this one.
into the death of Robert Brooks. He died December the 10th of this year after an encounter with New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision officers. This was at Marcy Correctional Facility in Marcy,
Well,
New
he
York.
must have done something wrong. They wouldn't just do that to him.
Brooks was transferred from Mohawk Correctional Facility to
This
Marcy
isn't the full
Correctional
video.
Facility. Those are both in the same county, Oneida County.
I
according
saw
to
the full
James.
video.
Yeah.
Well, I put a video up yesterday of an unconscious man, and they let the dog maul on his leg while he was unconscious, right? And
Oh, that's
I just
horrible.
I put the video out of exactly how they got away with it and everything. So it's just 10 minutes long. It's on my backup channel, but
I mean, these
Yeah,
are the
people-
kind of things that why I don't push when I go out to do my government accountability stuff. I don't push them because I know that they do things like this. Like I've been to some pretty dark places, and I don't want to go back. I really don't.
Ooh,
And
I was off.
as far as filming them,
no, I've been arrested for things I've done and didn't do.
Right. So I was off on my reporting. Apparently now 4 of the correctional officers have been sentenced.
and that's where
I thought it was only 2, but I don't keep that close to eye, right? See, this gives me a little bit of hope, but it shouldn't be up to citizen activists to go out there and make these people get punished for this horrible crime.
Unfortunately, is
so we're just like I just have one other homeboy that's doing it with me in Fort Worth, and we're just bringing so much attention to some of the
Who,
scandalous
Manuel?
stuff that they're doing.
Manuel Mata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they-
I share his second channel when he goes live and stuff.
Yeah, his.
I do.
I mean,
That's what I take away from today.
it's we speak at council meetings. We speak at we go and we help other people with their advocacy, even if we're not interested in it. Like, just other advocacies that I'm not interested in. I just go help them with it. I'm not in. I mean, I help a lady with human trafficking, but I'm not. That's just not my forte right now. I have too much on my plate.
We don't have something like that in Dallas, though. We don't have a group of what do you call yourselves, auditors? We don't have that here in Dallas.
We have
Where?
one that just started
Okay.
in Dallas. If that's where you're from, Dallas.
Yeah.
You need to move over to Tarrant County and help us get situated over here. My lawyer's hiring.
Right, especially if
Really?
if you
Really?
do know law.
I would love to get his contact information.
Yeah, he's needing some civil lawyers. He's opening up a civil section of his law.
Any help would be helpful.
Okay, I can talk. I'll contact you outside it, and
Here,
we
please,
can
I'll put the name of this law group.
An old friend of mine who's not really my friend anymore. North Carolina Tire Hunter always used to say, even if you have to record from behind a bush, like whatever you feel comfortable, safe doing, like that video could be the difference between that cop being held accountable and not.
Bingo.
13 Wham's Carly Miner joins us now with
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, Matt, Karen,
Yep.
the body camera video captured.
It all comes down to the jury instructions. That's the biggest thing right there. And what they allow you
Never
to
forget,
not present.
never forget that fucking video with that giant camera that's the size of a fucking locomotive that fucking recorded the Rodney King beating.
Oh yeah.
Without that video, nothing would ever happen.
And grabbed
Exactly.
Brooks by the neck. He died the next day. Today, 4 of those COs were
Someone's
led away
mic's
in
fucked up.
handcuffs.
I'll
Nearly
fix
a
it.
year after 43-year-old Robert Brooks
So
died
Patsy wrong.
beating at the hands
I'll
of
fix it.
several officers at Marcy
I think I got it.
Correctional, 4 of the defendants are heading to prison. Brooks, who was from Greece, was serving a 12-year sentence for assault and scheduled for release next year when the attack happened.
I've never seen
Okay, there's his information right there.
destroyed in a moment.
Anthony Farina and Nicholas Anzalone pleaded guilty to
So
first
Pantheon wrong though.
and were each
Supposed to be
sentenced today
B-O-N.
22 years in prison. Michael Mashaw was handed a 3 to 9 year sentence, and David Walters 2 1/3 to 7 years after both pleading guilty to second-degree manslaughter. Brooks' son and brother watching from the gallery.
Having been to a couple of hundred sentences in my life, they're often bittersweet. There's emotions run high. But the thing that
See, it's because of the animalistic nature of humans that I can't agree with wood chippers for pedophiles, and I would have to say put them on an island. No, I just because people get crazy and do this kind of when this happened and then CFW happened, it's just that makes me so mad.
I take away from today,
I don't like watching people get this stuff. Dude, if it's someone that deserves it, if it actually is a pedophile that did like horrible and they did this to him, I'd be like, all right, whatever. But he's just in there for like beating up his girlfriend or something. That doesn't deserve this.
No.
saying, not.
Now, if he did something to a bunch of little single-digit age ones or something like that, then I might have to turn a blind eye.
Junior.
I will never get my
Listen, there was a guy, and I think I did a story about it. It's one of the ones that I couldn't do, and I shut my show off probably, where it was caught on his own security cameras, internal security cameras, with like single-digit, like low single-digit, and like if something like that, then maybe the wood chipper, but just put them all on an island.
dad back. I pray your loved ones never have to endure the kind of pain I experienced.
Because you can't try, because you let these guys put one guy in a wood chipper, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, we could just wood chipper a couple more. It's a lot easier. Workload will be lower.
Could have been avoided if you and your fellow officers just did your job.
Oh, I can't imagine beating someone to death with their hands behind it. How do they not have that feeling in their stomach where they're like, this is wrong?
Handcuffs. District Attorney William Fitzpatrick hopes this case sends a message.
Got to be significant, serious, substantive changes to the way we treat incarcerated individuals. Period.
Do you think they don't get that feeling where they're like, "Uh-oh, I might be doing something wrong"?
Well, here's the thing. The only reason I came up here is because you guys were being fed a narrative that the only reason that I think the legal system is corrupt is because I failed the bar exam. I'm disgruntled. And I think if I didn't come up here, you guys probably would still be believing it. But you guys already know how corrupt the legal system is.
I didn't hear anybody say that over here. That may be what you're used to. Yeah. You're used to low-level trolls. I get it.
No,
I didn't know you from the bar.
No, your dogs was talking about me. He said the only reason he said this is because he failed the bar exam. Then he starts talking about my choice.
We don't listen to what people say here.
Wait, that was probably the stream that you were streaming. That it wasn't us. It said that.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
No, it wasn't you. Your dogs was up here earlier, and that's what he was saying, and that's when I came up here.
But again, with what 10th Man said, is we don't actually listen to what people say about other people.
It takes 4 times to pass the bar exam.
Okay, the only reason why I'm saying this is because the way this plays out is completely different from the way it plays out on Finding Gnosis' channel. When he says all these lies about me, they actually believe him. And I thought the way that you push back, that doesn't happen on Finding Gnosis' channel. Nobody actually pushes back. They just believe it and they dismiss it.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah. So
It's going to take you 3 or 4 times to pass.
Yeah,
the bar.
we're pretty evidence-based over here. So much so that Denizen and I had a more than hour-long argument over whether or not the cause of someone having an orgasm while at altitude is being in the plane and the altitude issue, and as well as is it the cause of nitrogen toxicity being exacerbated, and as to whether or not the plane is the cause. And I think he's being pedantic and trying to say that it's the altitude and not the plane, but I'm just trying to make it like simple, right? That's how retarded we are over here. So like, there's no consensus here ever. Like I've known Denizen for 6 years, and we're arguing over the most stupid nonsense.
Could you pull up a comment for me, 10th?
Probably,
10:38.
since I do everything that you guys ask me to do, pretty much. There's no money, you freaking
We didn't even know you
cheapskates.
before you came over here last week.
You asked him. You asked him to prove.
Let Clay tell me the comment, and then I'll let you go. Well, which comment?
Mandy Cush at 10:38.
I love Mandy. This one?
No, 10:38.
Oh, 10.
it's way up.
38. Well, you should have said 38th minute.
Where'd you go to
because
law school, Life?
this one?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to answer that. So
And you're right after this, Life. Go ahead, Clay.
yeah, because it's getting.
Let's read it. I'll read it. Because everybody's not looking. Do any auditors do the work without having a channel? Are they truly passionate about what they're doing? Or do they seek confrontation to generate YouTube revenue rather than promote transparency? So I'm going to address this first, and then you go, Clay, and then Life is going to be next, and then CFW and Crack Baby. You're in second seat, so you get to interject at any time. But Mandy, I want to tell you this. I haven't highlighted her much lately, mostly because I'm caught in my feels because I asked her to come for an interview when she had like 50 subs and been asking her for a while. But, I didn't push it really. I just expect everybody to go, oh, the king of YouTube, king of motherfucking YouTube asked me to come to his panel. I'll go whenever I can. So I know I expect too much. But her name is Susan Bassey, right?
Oh, she's great.
And in all honesty, yeah, but I don't think you guys would know who she was if I didn't share her channel. Well, San Joaquin might too because he ran into her. But anyway, she didn't have any subs when I found her.
Her niche is a little different.
She is what any auditor would aspire to be. And I'll find a video of hers so we can take a quick
Her
look.
niche is a little different than
I
mine.
think, hold on, can I say something real quick?
Yes. But Clay was next. You have second seat, so you do it.
All right. Because I think me and Mandy have the same mindset to where we're like, we want to believe everything, but we also like, are you trying to fish for content as well to bring more people towards you?
Yes, because it's all about the clicks and the views.
And
Because the clicks
so
and views
that's the
bring
problem.
awareness, supporters, and
That's
change.
also the problem. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's like if you're trying to bring people towards you, also at the same time you're doing extra in the video when you're recording, it makes people feel like it's less
Genuine.
yes. And so it seems like you're actually putting on more of a show than you actually
Yeah.
should be when you're supposed to be just reporting what you see.
Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people.
That's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
wanna
You haven't really seen my stuff yet. I mean, my stuff is kind of funny, and I just kind of put thoughts in people's heads. But there are those instigators out there that you're talking about. I call them instigators. that
No,
really
but
go
people will say
too far.
no. But 1 second. So it depends on what you mean by instigating, right? So
What I mean,
Come on, you know people. Come on,
hold on. So, for instance, I watched Delete Laws,
Mhm.
Chili DeCastro walk through police tape after asking a cop if it was okay to go that way because the sidewalk was blocked off. And then while he was walking through, which he was authorized to do so by one of the cops, he was yelling at other cops.
No.
So I would ask, then when he went to exit that tape while making his way, the cops approached him when he was outside of the tape or on his way outside of the tape, and the cops attacked him. So do you think that's instigating when you're
Yeah.
yelling at the cops?
Well, it depends on what you're yelling
No, I'm
at.
asking Crack Baby go. No. Crack Baby ask questions. And then Clay's after this, but Crack Baby, do you think that yelling at police is instigating?
Yes and no. I know that's not the answer you want to hear. I know.
How about whistles?
I'm not gonna lie. I have to plead the fifth because I really.
I understand. I was just trying to check to see if Denizen was still awake. The whistles comment.
No, I'm thinking, but I'm trying to think from every angle also. And so the way my mind works, I'm trying to really think, and so yeah.
See, I understand where you're coming from in a private security aspect. If there's like a bank robbery and you're the private security,
or even military aspect,
right? But you got to do what you got to do because. But we're talking about in public.
I know, but it's like
you're not in
come
a war
on,
zone.
you know.
But you're not in a war zone.
He knows.
I've never been in a war zone, but let's be real. Y'all know people like to press buttons.
Yes.
It's like, don't act like it's just not people don't like to press buttons to get attention or whatnot.
Yep.
Am I correct or not?
Yeah, you're correct.
Like, come on now. People like to press buttons.
Yep.
So it's not like I'm not saying she did that. Yep. I'm just saying that it's
no.
Some people like to do that.
Yeah.
And so for me,
what do you mean? I'm the master of that.
Yeah, he is.
And so when I'm looking at a video and I'm analyzing from all angles, I'm like, all right, what the fuck is actually going on? Because I don't know the person's thoughts. I'm sorry, y'all can talk.
It's like why are they doing this? Why are they
trying to engage with you because you're asking. CFW. I'm trying to engage with you, Crack Baby, because you are oh Jesus Christ.
I'm sure not.
You're engaged. You're asking. No, not you. It's somebody in the basement. You're asking questions, which I like because this is my forte, and I can answer your questions. Right?
Yeah, I just like to analyze shit.
Just 1 second. Yeah, no. That's what I'm here for. Just 1 second. And then Clay, Food Toy, say something.
Something.
I forget if you're what our relationship is. I remember your name, but like how are we?
I don't know. I don't know. I've seen you around a few places.
No prom bomb and nothing like that, right?
Oh hell no.
Right, brother. Welcome to the show.
Not me. How's it going, guys?
So Clay's next, but I want Food Toy to just say, do you have anything to say up until now? No. I want to engage with you, but I want to try to give other people a chance to talk. Food Toy, do you have anything to add right away, or can I let Clay go?
Please let Clay go. But I do have stuff to add, though.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know I've seen Food Toy, I believe, on People's Podcast before. So that's where I think
I've heard of that too, but I don't pay attention.
That's Eli's channel. That's actually
Yeah, you guys gotta send me links and shit, or else I don't know.
Yeah. Eli's a really great auditor.
Is Food Toy an auditor supporter? Okay, that's good.
I am an auditor supporter, yes.
Yeah, I've heard of you, but I don't remember.
Very cool. Okay, so to answer Mandy's question, because I want to be clear, I don't have a YouTube channel. And this is what I do. Now, I do put my stuff on other platforms when I can, but I have so much backlog video that essentially, like, I do what I do because I want to hold those people in these positions of government accountable, and that's my main goal. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to get paid for what I do as well. So I'm press, and I've still got to eat. So yeah, it'd be great if I could get paid. But the way that I handle things is I'm not so worried about making the money as much as I am the place that I live being a place where liberty is protected. So yes and no. The answer for that is yes and no. And I actually don't have a channel. I'm not getting paid.
I was muted. I was screaming, "What is liberty? Define it. Demonstrate that liberty exists."
It's freedom.
Demonstrate it.
It means
force doctrine.
Freedom, but rules.
Dudes are hot.
You're free, but there are rules. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's you still have a liberal ability to live life. You have liberty, but there are rules. That's what the ty on the end of to liber.
Okay. Is it my turn now? Whose turn is it?
Yes, it is. I want to engage more with Crack Baby because I want to go over 3 things, but go ahead.
Okay, so you originally were asking Yerf Dogs to explain why I was wrong about the pro se litigants, and then he basically reverted back to, oh, he's angry because he felt the bar exam. Now you pushed back.
Pause. I thought you were Food Toy, and you need to pause. All right, listen, I need to explain something to you. And this may seem a bit harsh, but if you can't take the fucking fire, you're gonna have to get out of hell. All right, so just please understand, I don't know you, and I have no preconceived notions. I speak very plainly. All right. Number one, you have a speech impediment. We have a good friend named Hank Aflamio, one of the smartest guys I've ever talked to. He's insane. He has a way worse speech impediment than you. I also know a lot of people that thought they knew the law and have gotten a lot of trouble by getting into shit. So they're exactly the same as somebody who failed the bar exam because they thought they knew the law and the law won. So please don't bring, I understand that you may have like PTSD dealing with these people that like are coming at you because you're very easily triggered and stuff. Don't bring that over here. We don't care about any of that at all. I understand it may be like a very contentious point for you. We do not even register, nor did we register, even when reviewing that video, anything about you failing law school or caring about that. You're doing the same thing Mike does when he gets drunk, is repeating yourself because you don't think we get it, but we do.
No, I was trying to give you a compliment. I was trying to say that the way that this plays out on your channel is different from the way it would have played out on Finding Gnosis' channel, because Finding Gnosis would have allowed him to just go down that rabbit hole without any pushback.
No, you're easily triggered. And they monopolized on that.
No, because I wrote a whole book about all these issues, and he's been like basically trolling me to try to invalidate everything that I'm saying. But you guys already get it, so it didn't work over here. People who don't actually have an understanding, they will actually feed into it.
You mind if I ask your age range? 35 to 40, 30 to 35, something like that?
I'm a millennial. I'm not going to be specific about that.
A 5-year range, like 30, 25 to 30? Like what's where on?
I'm a millennial. That's all I can say about that.
What does that mean?
What's
You're
a
born in the
millennial?
90s?
I don't like to talk about age because I don't
Does that
want
mean
to
you
be
were
put.
born in the 90s?
I'm a millennial too.
So that means you guys are in your 30s or something, like my husband?
Yes, I'm
All right.
33.
So most of us have been an activist longer than you've been alive.
No.
Yes.
Okay, then maybe I should tell my age because I'm pretty sure that I'm older than you.
I don't know y'all
I'm
age,
48
so I'm not
years
gonna say.
old.
I'm
48.
older than you.
Then how are you a millennial?
You don't know the cutoff for millennials? Do you not know? Like, okay, I don't want to be specific.
No,
Are y'all-
because I'm a millennial. I'm
old.
33. I'm confused right now.
This
It doesn't-
guy's a lunatic.
I'm
I am
lost.
48 years old. You can't be a millennial. You be Generation X or
Did you
boom.
say? Did you say
Exactly.
38? Did you say 38 or 48?
48?
Who's next?
40.
No. Okay, then I'm not. Then I'm not older than you. If you're 48,
Yeah.
I'm lost.
And CFW's got a couple of years on me.
Yeah. So,
I'm just saying
but
we've
I
been
would
doing
say
this
that.
for a real long time, bro. You're preaching to the choir over here. We
Yeah, those people, those trolls. Ooh.
we have a friend that, well, I guess we're friends now, Eric and I. Eric Brandt that is doing 14 years, but there's a lot of contention. And he did say some crazy shit about a judge and his family and shit like that. But like, so we've seen all the people that have gone down the road of errors. We have numerous people that we associate. We got Abity. I don't remember his other name, but I just know him by his first name. Abity. What is he? Liberty Freak? He set case law. Eric Brandt set case law, I believe. We got Turner versus Driver, which I don't know if I ever talked to him before, but he's associated with the other people. Yeah.
So just stay over here and don't go over by those bad people anymore.
It's just we have numerous people that we talk to that have set case law.
What's so special about judges? Like, I mean, people have said worse shit to me online, right?
Nothing. Fuck judges.
People have said worse stuff to all of us online, but nothing happens to them. That's okay.
Yeah, I believe that if
I
you
agree.
hang out
I
over here
agree.
long enough, LA, that you're gonna actually feel like you're around people who actually care about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You might have some wild beliefs that we don't agree with, but
Yes.
you're not gonna get that bullshit. You're gonna get some pushback, but you're not gonna get that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm a witch.
I just don't understand the desire to defend these institutions. These institutions have so much protection, and they have institutional dominance, and they have like the monopoly on violence on their side. So for anybody to come up here and want to defend courts and defend police officers, it's completely unnecessary because they already have protection.
Yep.
I still would defend them.
I would
in the
defend
United States, we have a 40% base of
the
people that are
ability-
blue linebackers, and they go back to blue no matter what. So
Now,
then what
I
you do-
want Futoy to kick in, but then I want to engage a tiny bit more with Crack Baby. So Futoy, once CFW is finished, then I need you to kick in for
So,
what you came up for.
I just did a video on this. The whole thing is involving trust. Trust. They want us to trust them. They want us to, the police and of course they want us to go to them no matter what. It's not government's job to take care of people. It's people should be taking care of people. We had 1,300 people die last year because of the cops. 881 of them were because of 911 calls. A lot of them were not justified shootings at all, but they get away with it. But the point of the story is that this 40% base is diehard blue, and then what they do is they make these little programs to make us trust them. They'll have meet the cop day. They'll have we're going to come to your neighborhood and we're going to have this for you, or take a bite out of crime and Crime Stoppers, and take a kid to the cop station, whatever. It's all ideas to make you think that you're actually helping and participating in their policing. But what they want most of all is for us to not know the law and not know what's going on, because they can make us comply that way. Okay? All they want is compliance, and they want us to jump whenever they tell us to do something. Now that we're starting to fight back a little bit, they're not enjoying that at all. But it all comes back to the trust and accountability. So that's what I want to say. They're trying to build the trust all the time. And that's why you hear the cops say, well, you can take it to court if you don't like what I tell you. And then the auditor always says, yeah, we'll go to court. And I'm like, oh my God, it's worse there.
Yep.
You know? So
It's an occult.
Yeah, it is, and it's sort of like us versus
So,
them mentality. It's an us
Food
versus
boy,
them
I
mentality.
assume the delete laws discussion was what you came up here about, correct?
No, I actually
Oh.
missed it. I was only like a minute in, and then I came up on panel. So
Oh, okay.
I probably need a refresh on the question, or
So we were on a panel earlier where they've given this life gentleman who brought back nightmares of childhood for me because he failed law school and he came over here and thought that we cared about that. And we told him, no, bro, we hate cops too. And then whatever. And then now we've established a symbiosis level now of me being high and everybody else being tired, where everybody's not screaming anymore. But there was a lot of screaming earlier, and now we're trying to figure out if World War III happens. Is America gonna keep pushing so that we can just have world domination? Or are they going to cuck out as usual and just try to just take the oil and leave everything else the way that it is so that we can't have world supremacy so that they can continue the Game of Thrones?
Or are the religious nuts just going to keep fighting in the region and that we're just going to pull out just like we did with
See, I say this. So we were looking at the pictures earlier and there's a lot of sand there. And I'm not very smart and don't know how to read, but we have a lot of. There's another guy who was a climate change guy. He was a science explainer or something. Other people know the right words. So in order to stop in order to stop global warming, I say we just turn that whole motherfucking region into a big mirror.
So how do you feel about that region and what's going on over there? In other words, Mr. Futoy.
Well, right. Since I heard that we're talking about Iran, obviously, right? So since I heard
the
that
whole place, all of them, just big mirror, a big mirror.
Oh yeah, but see, I don't think I could do that because each place is definitely individual, right? When it comes to Iran, the fact that they killed 20,000 of their own people who are protesting tells me that they shouldn't have nuclear capabilities.
Or did they? Or
Yes.
did they?
Well, yeah, they did. The supreme leader, as he's known, they definitely did, right? So for them to have even close, they don't have nuclear capabilities, but they're very close to it, right? There's a couple of steps to enriching. I'm not sure we're allowed to say some of these terms, so I won't be specific.
Yeah, but the problem is that what you just said there, right, is exactly the same thing I heard about Saddam Hussein.
Or did they? Did they have weapons of mass destruction?
No.
Was the Lusitania boat? Was that cruise ship?
That's the thing is, I agree with everything because I want world domination by Christian America, right? But I'm just saying, I heard the same thing about Saddam Hussein, and that wasn't true.
No, but I can't say it's true or not, but I personally believe it is true, and I personally believe that this regime, if they do that to their own people, which I believe to be true, would do that. Would definitely use nuclear attack the minute they get the chance, and I believe they would take out Israel in a heartbeat.
We were running
They've been threatening America, and they've been threatening Israel since I can remember. They were just way too aggressive to have nukes. I don't feel safe sitting in my home knowing that they have nukes. So I'm glad about that. I am. I have to admit.
Here's another thing. World War One, the Lusitania. It was a cruise ship. They said it was bombed by the Nazis, but we did it ourselves to get everybody involved in World War One.
Sure, but you can't let the world go ahead and do whatever they want based on false flag attacks. Because you see, it's not about a war anymore. It's about nukes, right? And nukes isn't a war. Nukes is planet ending at this
So
stage.
if Canada wanted nukes, we have nukes.
Right, how many nukes there are in the world, and how many standoffs there are? The whole Cold War happened because of nukes, right?
People are against nukes, but they're going to say, "Well, let's use the nukes because they killed 20,000 people of their own." Did they? You see,
hey, you can believe you're sitting safe in your home with Iran having nukes. You can believe that, but I personally don't. I from what I've seen and what I've looked into, I am dead set that they should not have nukes.
So
on their aggression level based alone. Never mind all the other stuff. But I was asked, what do I think about the situation there? And that's what I think. Right.
I mean,
very good. Very good. Yeah. No. Hey, look, that's your view, and I respect that, and that's a view of what a lot of people have towards the region and what the real conflict is about.
You need to put your channel back up, Clay. You have to reach more people. I mean, it's dumb to do all these videos and then not show anybody else.
And Carolina, by the way,
come back to YouTube so that CFW can ignore you for a year.
Carolina, I've been a long time viewer and supporter of yours.
I'll put you a video in the back.
I do appreciate you. I just threw that 20,000 out because I heard it was 36. But
do you know what is weird though? That people who benefit from the way things are, like, are they self-loathing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like any woman who would be like, that's a terrible thing what they're doing in Iran. Well, I can show you the pictures because I saw them yesterday or something. It's like, you think that the hijab is traditional Iranian dress, but look at what they actually dress like in 1983 or 75 or whatever, right? And they did not have an hijab. So any woman who'd be like, yeah, we shouldn't be going to Iran and doing these horrible things. And it's like, bro, they use women as livestock. What are we talking about here? How can you support that?
So, I mean, look, I appreciate that, we're looking out on the world stage for what could possibly be a deterrent of what we would call world-ending weapons, essentially. But I don't believe, as these guys know already, Futoy, because I'm kind of addressing you, I don't believe that that's really what it's about. I believe that it's actually just simply about the region, the location, the geography. It's about the oil.
I think it's more than that.
Well, there's oil all over the world, probably more so in other parts of the world,
No.
which would be actually easier, wouldn't even need a war to get to.
It's actually,
apparently they have about 20% of the oil reserves of the world there.
Well, they have 20%, but also it's very easy to drill there because it's almost surface. The ground is hot, which means that it's very easy to get to, even if it's not basically surface. So, like, take for instance Alaska. If you drill in Alaska, you are going to spend a lot of money and resources just to drill. So the reality is that, like, unless we really want to spend and create a bunch of resources to get to that oil, it's just really simpler to get it from that region of the world where Iran and Saudi Arabia and all that is. And then, okay, and I'm going to describe another portion which I've already explained to these guys. So the reason that these two particular countries are always in conflict, Israel, Iran, is because Iran is where the massive oil fields are, as well as Saudi Arabia. And then Israel is basically the eastern seaboard of the Mediterranean. So it's the shipping lane, essentially.
So is this the press conference where she got fired after this? This is Kristi Noem, right?
Oh,
No, that's the press secretary. This is a different lady.
That I laid out for you previously.
I actually like this lady. She's really cunty.
Iran's navy to destroy their ballistic missile capacity, to ensure their proxies in the region can no longer harm Americans, and to also ensure that they can never obtain.
But I also like fucking dudes, so.
A nuclear weapon.
Yes, you do.
As for what comes next for Iran, the president has said, of course, it's a good thing for the United States to want freedom for the Iranian people, and ultimately we hope that freedom rests in their hands.
So this video is Iraqi
another
Kurds
briefing this morning, 8 in the
launched
morning
ground
from Pete
invasion
Hegseth, the
into
Secretary of
Iran.
War
at the Pentagon. I've been saying all day, and
I
it's the best way
recognize that
I
guy.
can articulate this. Whilst there's a war going on in the Middle East with bombs dropping and ships firing and torpedoes going off,
Yeah.
there's also a war here on the streets in past couple of months. Let's take a look at that.
We've known for a long time that Iran had intentions on trying to kill President Trump and
Advanced plans you get. A torpedo at the Iranian ship. It was the first time, said Hegseth, that a torpedo had sunk a rival vessel in waters since World War II. I mentioned that this morning. I repeated the Secretary of War's comments, and the TV News viewers, and credit to them, were on it like a shot. Of course, it was the Belgrano, the sinking of the Belgrano in the Falklands in, I think it was 1982, where a Royal Navy torpedo sunk that ship. But Hegseth, where it just proves how feisty. The only thing you ever do, the only thing you and CNN and your colleagues at CNN ever report on is to try and make President Trump look bad. You never once make an effort to report on the achievements or the accomplishments of this administration. Your sole aim is to make the president look bad, no matter.
Bro, the only reason I'm even listening to you is because you're hot. So let's just get to the
Mainstream media on the right wing and now have their own independent journalist outlets. Their concern, their complaint.
Europeans that we need to stump up and fund our own defense systems, that America can't police the world and shouldn't be policing the world. We should be able to stand up on our own 2 feet and fight our own conflicts if we need to. However, when there is
that's right there, and I'm glad we watched this. That's what starts pissing me off is that when Europe and stuff, just like I said about the women, and they're like, oh, America, they're imperialism. It's like, all right, then how about we just let the Middle East attack you?
Well, that's the thing. Not everybody in Europe agrees has that sentiment. For example, I am happy America polices the world, and they do police the world, and I'm happy about it because for two simple reasons. And I get a lot of hate towards this, but it's how I really feel: is that I don't want to live under Sharia law, and I don't want to live under communism.
Yep.
Right, and the only answer to that right now is America. Europe ain't going to do shit. You can see what Europe's doing.
Canada's a mess.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, an American senator referred to England as the first Muslim country with nuclear capabilities. And
thanks for coming.
Yeah, great to see you, LA. Definitely come back sometime, bro.
Oh no, I think he's talking about just in general. I think he's talking to the chat. You're welcome here, brother. We're just hanging out.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody's free to interject.
Yeah, I'm very pro-America.
Very good.
I am not, because I think that they're. Listen, I'm Canadian. We
Yes,
don't
you
really
are.
believe in half measures. So it's either we do nothing, which is what we've been doing for a long time, or we just go like really, really way too far. And everybody's like, whoa, why? No one ever thought that anybody would ever do that type of horrible things. We need to change that. You're not allowed to do that ever again. But up until then,
What's the syndrome where you stay in the house until you go crazy, basically?
Basically, me antisocial.
no, what I'm saying is,
That's Stockholm. You guys got Stockholm syndrome, right?
I-
And so basically,
No,
when
that's
it's
when
time-
you're stuck with.
It's different.
Stockholm is where you feel an attachment to your assailant.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I forget
what I'm
syndrome-
saying is
Basically, you're inside until you go crazy. and then
isolation.
When you
No,
get out,
no.
Isolation
You're not understanding. I'm not fucking Howard Hughes. Just stop it.
agoraphobia.
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 Yeah. So this is the thing. No, I'm saying I wanted, when 9/11 happened, I don't really care how like all the this building 7. I agreed with Howard Stern when he's like, just turn it into glass, the whole thing. And I'm just tired of it. Right? I'm tired of the incessant, monotonous, because I had this argument about a year ago. I can't remember where I was, and they're like, you're just anti small hat person. And I'm like, and I had a discussion, and they're like, this has been going on for 3,000 years. And I'm like, right. So just wipe everybody out over there because I'm not going to listen to this for another 3,000 years.
Nah, you can't do that, Tent Man.
No. I get it. You got a lot of reasons and things to say, and it's like, oh, but I have
bad people everywhere.
I'm saying it. 3,000 years, and you give them 15 minutes. You guys, you call the two different. You call all the leaders all at the same time with a message, right? It says, you sign the piece of paper that we're sending to you right now. If we don't have it sent back to us within this 15 minutes, parking lot.
Well, you see, the problem, Tent Man, is you become the monsters you're trying to get rid of.
Wah. Don't care.
Also, how long will you stay Canadian? How long will you stay Canadian? Is America going to buy it out or take it over? Or isn't there votes in Canada?
Oh no! When that thing happened, it was like, oh, we're going to invade Canada. I'm like,
well, not invade. It was never an invasion. It was
No, it would be statehood. It would be the provinces claiming statehood.
Till they
But
get
no,
that piece of power.
I would not want that.
Hey,
I
that is-
actually like the idea of keeping Canada and Mexico separate countries because essentially we do what the trade between us, and then if
no, you guys betrayed that.
I think that one of the biggest mistakes is that the United States made was to basically allow certain states into the union that essentially, when you look at it, they really don't care about the rest of the states. They just want to do whatever the hell they want to do. I think Southern California is a portion of that. Not Northern, but Southern California is a portion
Crack
of
Baby,
that.
have you thought about becoming a cop?
Shit, me?
Crack Baby, have you thought about becoming a cop since the area you live in seems to have good ones and maybe
I've actually been through plenty of processes. I've actually went through the process of actually becoming a
I think you'd make a damn good cop, just saying.
He'd have to give up the crack and take up ID.
Well, last year.
It took me a second to get that because I was trying to not sexually harass Crack Baby and say that I wouldn't mind him frisking me, but then you said that, so it took me a minute to fucking.
I shouldn't have even came back on camera now. Shit.
That's how you know Futoy.
I'm fucking joking around, dude.
That's great.
No, I know, Tent. I'm playing around.
If Dennis was on camera, even with how fugly he is, I would still hit on him just to fuck around.
I think a new idea is coming with the police. I think that you could be like the starting wave of it.
We'd fucking clean up a little bit, shave that fucking shag
It ain't
off.
happening. Nope.
But I have went through the process of going through as far as Texas State Troopers. I have been through the process. I went through it last year.
I wouldn't recommend you say troopers. I want you to say where you like these cops.
I didn't pass polygraph, which a lot of people don't pass.
No, the troopers are bad. I got busted by them once.
And polygraph even is in the middle boy in court, and even every freaking state trooper tells me that they kept on going until they finally made it
I don't
through.
want to say troopers.
I do, and in my area, that's probably like the best
You
thing.
think that it's
because
racist?
I live in a small county.
Do you think lie detector tests are racist?
Well,
No, but I believe that they don't. I don't believe that they actually can track a lie.
You're right. You're 100% right.
And that's why they're
not admissible in court. That's why I'm making fun of it. It's stupid.
It's not a real science. It's not a real science.
That's why I said earlier that it's not admissible in court. And
Do you guys know that
yeah,
fingerprints?
polygraphs are not. I know a lot about polygraphs.
And that's why that was my main thing that pissed me off whenever I didn't get passed through. The next step was because I didn't pass that. I'm like, I didn't fucking lie because they asked you to be so truthful.
Right.
I put my whole life on there that even only God knows.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, at this point, y'all are bullshitting me, and this is the fucking bullshit test.
Those troopers are a bad group. I'm glad you didn't make it. I hope you try somewhere else.
Yeah, let me know. So this part, Crack Baby. So how do you feel about the stop and frisk / Terry stop?
You talking about what they did in like New York area?
Yeah. So essentially, Rudy Giuliani took it to the absolute absurdity back when he was mayor. But essentially, the policy is that the police have the power, the authority to detain you because they might believe that you're committing a crime. So the detainment is it's for officer safety, and it's based off of a case in the 60s, Terry versus Ohio.
We see his ass, you're up. Delete laws.
But it's got to be reasonable suspicion of a crime, right?
Yes,
It
so
can't
it's
be
RA,
just-
reasonable
I'm just
articulable.
listening. So what is your question?
So the pat down. How do you feel about the pat down?
Well, they never showed anything like that in Texas or where I grew up at. So I don't know how people that live in that area actually feel. But in general, if I can think of if I was in that type of area, if they're doing it based off of race, then yes, of course, that's prejudice, and I want them to kind of eliminate that. But if they're doing it equally, towards it's generally, of course, all race, no matter who, then I don't care, because there is a lot of people that is inflicting pain towards the society, and so if we can at least make sure that we can get as much people that are bad off the street, I will always prefer that 100%.
Well, you know what they do? Like the police have a lot more capabilities in high crime areas.
Broken windows policing? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, no. The pat down. So with the pat down, essentially what the officer is doing is he's patting you down to see if you have any weapons, so that while he's detaining you to investigate a crime.
I thought it was to stick his finger inside your ass.
Do they do it to everyone?
They do it
just randomly?
They do it to everyone.
So
hold on.
If everybody gets the treatment, then what the fuck are we crying about?
Well,
It's because what happens is they use it as that you're supposed to just pat down for weapons on the outside, but they're going into the pockets and taking out people's drugs.
No. That's not
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying. That's
Hold
not what
on.
I'm saying.
I'm confused on what the
Please, this is funny and also horrible. Crack baby. So most of us are traumatized because we've seen such horrible things. So, and hilarious and horrible.
I'm traumatized from 10 yelling at me every night.
Well, wash your vagina, sir. So,
how dare you, sir? My vagina is fucking spotless.
Yeah, is it lickable? So
make sure you do shit out, Dennis.
There was a guy.
No, you don't do shit.
There was a
That's how
gentleman.
you end up with a yeast infection.
There was a gentleman.
Sorry, I don't have one.
There was a gentleman.
Clearly.
Who was in a he was something with the cops, and the cop stuck his finger inside of the dude's butthole during while he was searching him before he put him in the car, right?
Zing, 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 zing.
And then when the guy, that's not the crux. The best part.
This is just a Tuesday.
Is the deposition when he was pulled in with his IA or whatever the fuck it is, right? And the cop who stuck his finger inside of the dude's butthole said, "Well, I've found all kinds of drugs. Like, I do this all the time, and like that's just what I do.
Nope,
I don't see what the problem is. This is normal operating procedure." And they're like, "You committed sexual assault," and he's like, "No, it's not." So, like, I get it, but the problem is when we give these people immunity, they go, "Well, how far can I push it?" Just like a child, right? Like, how far can I push it?
But that's everybody, though. Wouldn't everybody do?
Everybody gets the finger in the butthole.
Everybody gay?
I'm talking about how far they can push it. Don't everybody see how far they can push it?
Well,
No.
Push what?
Hold on. I wanted to bring this up. Can I please?
Yeah, like food to get in
I'm
though,
not
but,
trying
be
to-
respectful to Crack Baby.
I don't care.
I'm gonna
You
go make
can
a
attack me
coffee.
if you want.
No, they fucking can't.
Something.
So go ahead, be respectful. I'll be.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
I didn't want to get into the abuse part of it because we can sit here and go on all day about the abuse part. I'm talking about the actual Terry stop. the legal and lawful Terry stop. I know people hate this conversation.
There's no such thing.
I do agree, Denizen. I agree, but the idea that I have to give up my Fourth Amendment, I have to not be secure in my person because a cop suspects me of a crime without a warrant is a problem for me. This is why I'm asking you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's already a violation of the Fourth.
He doesn't have enough information
Fucking
to answer
Supreme
that
Court
question.
is an abomination.
This is why you got to let him fucking answer me.
But he doesn't have enough
You
information
You
to
don't
answer.
know Carolina. You have no idea.
Who
the
are you
man
asking?
literally tried to be a sheriff's deputy. He said
Crack
he took
baby.
some type of.
He didn't go to the academy.
You can't answer
Crack
because
baby?
you're so stuck on
Crack baby,
shitting
sorry.
on delete laws. That's really what it's about. You want to shit on
He
delete
doesn't
laws.
have enough.
And
He
I
did not
believe
go through the
Terry
academy. He did.
No,
He
hold
told
on,
you he didn't know what Terry versus Ohio
Every-
is, but you want him to
No,
answer
stop
questions
it,
about it.
Stop it. You want to shit on delete laws. This is
No, I
why every
don't.
time I bring up the Terry stop, you flip the fuck out.
It's because he did not go through the academy. He doesn't. He told you he didn't know what Terry versus Ohio was,
Yeah.
and now you're asking him specific
Okay,
questions
well,
about it.
explaining it to him. Can I
No,
do
but
that?
where's-
And they give us a fucking
Yeah, but then
opinion?
get
Jesus
to the
fucking Christ.
say the things, not the
I mean, I
I
don't
have
need
80
your
CFW
opinion.
after
I want
shade.
a
his
little quicker
opinion.
and faster.
I already
'cause
know your opinion. Finger up the butthole. I don't need to know about that. I would like to know his opinion. Okay.
All right. Go.
So in a typical pat down, essentially he's just doing it for officer safety to check to see if you have weapons. Under detainment because he has reasonable articulable suspicion that you might have committed a crime, but he needs to do that investigation, so he quote unquote detains you. Do you believe that that is fair?
No, and I can tell you on weapon wise, I can tell you for sure no, because I believe in the Second Amendment. So Second Amendment wise, I believe that no, whether you have a license or not, you should be able to have the authorization to carry a weapon regardless.
See, that's why he's here.
Yep, and I want you
So
to be a
pro-
cop. I want you to be a cop.
Protect yourself.
You should
But let me finish. And I say this for multiple reasons. One, I have an FFL, so I am an FFL dealer. I'm a gunsmith, so I work on people's guns. Small timer, but still in my garage. But still, so I'm the type person. I want everyone to be able to protect themselves. I don't care about a damn license. I hate even the fact that I have to go through the ATF just to fucking work on fucking guns. It's fucking retarded that I have to just do that small, simple thing just to do one thing that I fucking love.
I smell a rat.
Damn,
What
you
about
give me
chicken
time to react.
nuggets? Do you believe in chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken
All right,
nuggets.
let me.
Yeah, do you believe in chicken nuggets, motherfucker?
No,
Don't dance
Crack
around the
Baby's
question. Don't let
Nigga,
him
you
get
said
hey.
chicken nuggets.
Don't
I'm
you
thinking, what,
protect this
fucking Chicken
motherfucker.
nuggets. I said you say chicken nuggets. I think chicken nuggets.
I
So
am
what the
taking
fuck you
chicken
nuggets?
nuggets.
Fuck you, goddamn dancing.
talking
I
about?
know.
God damn it, Crack Bammy, don't you
Shut up.
fucking dodge my question. I
Shut
want to
the
know if
fuck
you
up.
offer chicken
You-
nuggets.
Your question isn't logical.
Do
So shut the
you-
fuck up,
You're
Dennis.
trying.
I don't
I'm
wanna
talking
shit
about
for you right
chicken.
now.
I am
I
talking
don't
about
wanna shit
chicken
for you
nugget
right now,
supremacy.
Dennis. I know you're fucking
And
stupid
the
tactics.
host
I
is
don't wanna hear
trying to
shit.
oppress my free speech.
Yeah.
The host is trying to commit a cover up and to cause me an injustice.
Yeah, I get what Dennis is trying to ask you. He's trying to
No.
figure out if you work for big fast food. That's what he's trying
I
to
want
get
to
at.
know if you support. I want to know if you support chicken nuggets.
No, I don't support chicken nuggets.
See, I told you can't trust this nigga. What did I say? I told you he's faking it.
Get this.
He won't even let you have chicken nuggets.
What the fuck is nuggets? You didn't say what the fuck is nuggets, and I asked you what the fuck is
They are
nuggets.
fucking tiny, delicious morsels of awesomeness. That is what they are. They are perfection.
You sound like a fat ass.
Oh, this motherfucker.
You sound like you haven't left your chair for a long time, Dennison.
My trailer?
Come on. 10th man
I'm coming for you. Oh, it's gonna be the few and the proud up in here. I'm coming for you.
It's only one of you because you a fat ass, Dennison. You need a trailer, so it's the few, the proud, for only you.
Your anti-nugget fucking propaganda should be wiped from this panel, sir.
So
you are a shame, and you fucking bootlickers
in the basement.
You were gonna give this anti-chicken nugget motherfucker a badge a second ago.
No, I'm trying.
That's why none of y'all can be
lightning
trusted.
round, for fuck's sakes. Crack baby, go. Lightning round. What are the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
All right. Let's start back over. Say it again.
What are the 5 elements of the First Amendment? I will give you a cheat code. RAPPS.
Yep, he definitely could become a cop.
Don't forget, I'm Canadian.
This is good. Very good.
Can I plead the fifth?
Yes.
He knows the fifth, but he don't know the first.
That's right. No, so
any cop.
The First Amendment, freedom of speech.
1.
Yep. It's 5.
5 elements.
And they all start with the letters RAPPS.
So you got the S.
Raps.
That's a good one.
Redress.
Raps. Yep, that's the idea.
Look at you. This is a conspiracy.
Okay. I'm trying to follow.
Go ahead, guys.
Can we coach him a little bit? So
just tell him, just
wow, they're all in on it. See,
element.
They're all in on it.
The Irish guy knows. Crack baby. Sorry.
Belief. What is belief?
No, just say the 5 elements.
Just say what you want to say. Just say what you want to say. Stop beating around the drum.
Religion, assembly, press, petition, and speech.
Yes. RAPPS.
Yeah. Or if you want them in order, it's religion, speech, press, assembly.
I'm just fucking around, Crack baby. Just being a dick.
I know you are, but that's why I'm like, just stop beating around the bush.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's why I was trying to. Last year, you go ahead, Food Toy.
I was just asking what the fourth amendment is.
I'm not going like I know it off the top of my head. So
it's really important. The rights. That's why I got into the whole auditing thing. You know, as a supporter, I don't do it myself. I believe our rights are one of our most important things.
But I don't come on panels to act like I know everything. I don't come on panels to act like I know everything.
That's okay. It's okay. It's not about knowing
as well.
No, it's okay, but it's important that you know them. So I want to make sure that make sure that everybody don't think that I'm coming on here and making myself seem like I know everything.
I'm not going to give you a quiz. I know you're new.
You said I live in a trailer.
I wasn't giving a hard time.
You can die. You can die in a fire.
Dennis, that was funny as hell.
Shut the fuck up, Dennis.
Shut up. That was so funny when you said that about the trailer park.
Put my big tongue in your mouth, Dennison.
You filthy motherfucker.
It is coming on you. I'm jealous.
This is the kind of person, degenerate, racist piece of shit that won't allow you to have chicken nuggets. Is this motherfucker?
I don't give a fuck about chicken
nuggets. And that's what you're fucking anti-chicken nugget, fucking supremacy ass, fucking. You will never. I will make sure you're never got a badge in this country. You're basically a black cracker, is what you are. A black cracker.
Yes, my name is Uncle
What
Ruckus.
kind of a black man doesn't support chicken nuggets anyway?
My name is Uncle Ruckus, and I'm just gonna say I love all y'all white folks, and but fuck you, Dennis. You ain't about to just come over here and try to antagonize me. I know I look like I look like a black man. You know what? Hold on.
You look like would have had. You look like if Eddie Murphy had a twin brother that didn't come out okay.
You shut your Ghostbuster marshmallow floating in the air having that.
Like if Eddie Murphy, but with some downs. That's what you look like.
I've seen fucking clouds that look like your shape, you fucking fat bastard. You want to keep on talking?
Shut the fuck up, you Eddie You Down syndrome Eddie Murphy wannabe
Batshit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes time in a night. Hooray! Lizard shit. Fuck!
anti-chicken nugget.
Tedman, I had a question for you. In the cup and the
hold on, quick. Dennison, how many nuggets do we have hidden under your fucking titties, Dennison?
I got enough to feed a whole army.
I bet you do, you fat fucking bastard.
So when that
How much cum do you have stored up in that fucking gump lip of yours right now?
when that canal over there gets
Enough to save a
blockaded,
village.
Denizen, they're gonna call you.
This is starting to sound like some of that erotica that I read.
But for real though, it's been great. It's been awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna end it on that note for myself.
Hey, nice to meet you, Claybrick.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to talk to you, Clay.
Yeah. Have fun.
Wait, Futoy's never met Brick?
Nope.
Oh.
Never. I know Dennison, I know you, Tent, and I know Carolina.
Yeah.
You know me? I do what I want.
I say there's a better chance Brick is the FBI agent than Crack Baby.
Tent, I had a question for you. In the cop with the finger up the butthole thing, yes. Which would you rather be, the cop or the guy getting the finger?
Yeah.
I'll play the fifth.
That's a lot of contemplation.
I'm not contemplating on that. Fuck this.
That's a really hard choice. I don't like either choice. So,
you know what? I'll take it for the team.
I'd have to be the cop because there was no lube involved in that. That's not good.
You know what? I'll take it for the team and I'll spread the cheeks.
Wow.
If it makes everything goes by faster, I don't care.
It's exactly like the erotica I read now.
Oh God, shut up, Tent.
Just saying. I'm looking for grounded still. So yeah, just know it's the Kurds that are doing the land invasion.
No, Brick, it was not perfect timing. If you had left 4.5 hours ago, that would have been perfect timing.
Exactly. Now it's a shit show.
You guys all
So
have
is he,
a lot.
did he go to bed? He's probably still listening, huh?
Who?
Rick,
Who's
whatever.
probably still listening?
Oh.
Brick is still listening.
Well.
Can I
Is he
have
still in the basement?
You can.
No, he's in the chat.
These are not stakeholders. These are people who don't give a shit. And so they're basically looking from their ivory towers. They don't care. They're not going to get their hands dirty. They just basically want to pontificate about the way things should be.
You're the same as an old man complaining about the weather, brother.
They think this is fun. They're enjoying
but you can build a fucking roof.
Hitting off on it.
You can build a roof, but you can't stop it raining. How much smaller must I break it down for you?
You know,
I think we could stop the rain.
Do you believe that
What's that?
We could stop the rain.
Who would want to?
An antinatalist.
Who stopped the rain?
I'm more rational than you. I'll engage with Steve Pender. I've already emailed him. We can have a debate with him. I'm not going to debate you. This is bad thing.
Overcome others, yes or no?
Yeah, I need to start doing that more often.
And the devil.
What, Denizen?
I need to start doing that more often too. And take a cue from that dude.
What?
I give away my engagement way too easily on.
Oh my God! I told you that.
Most people don't need it, like they don't deserve it.
Right.
When did you tell me that?
Oh, fucking 70 times.
I'm gonna take credit for everything.
Do you know what I've learned with my time knowing Dennison is that he's smarter than he lets on. Sometimes he comes out with really good words of wisdom. The last one I heard was somebody told him, Dennison, you're never wrong. And Dennison says, that's because I don't speak about shit I don't know anything about.
I told him it was a parlor trick.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
And he was like, yeah, I knew. Of course it's a trick. You're a fucking idiot. And I was like, do you want to know how to do it? I shut the fuck up when I don't know what I'm talking about. You should try it.
And it's a really good fucking words of wisdom right there.
It's true though. It's that simple.
No,
it makes me look way smarter than I am too. Because when I do talk,
you can be like Crack Baby, where you just ask questions and have some humility. You can be like that.
Yeah, I'm always ask questions because I like to know it.
I'm saying in general.
Listen. Okay, I've worked hard for my humility. You're not gonna gaslight me, and I know Crack Baby better than you do.
I'm talking about you.
Hold on. Dennison, you think you know me?
I know you well enough to know you're not humble.
Oh,
well,
fuck you.
That's a good characteristic. I think it's good for him to be like confident.
You don't think I'm humble? Fuck you.
No, it's not confidence.
You can humble these fucking chocolate balls in your mouth.
I think you're
confident. Now all of a sudden he's pro chocolate.
I've been pro chocolate for a long time.
Oh, you shut the
like chocolate, like cocoa beans and stuff.
You were fat shaming just a second ago, Sheriff.
Yeah, I was, and I ain't got no shame on what the fuck I was saying.
You should. That was what humility would be.
But you know what? My track level on having sex with big women is high. So you know what? I ain't shamed too much because I still have sex with them, and I love them because my girl's bigger than I am. So you know what? Kiss my ass.
Everybody's Dennison. Bigger than you are. You skinny ass Eddie Murphy fucking wannabe.
Fuck up, you goddamn fat. Short, Oompa Loompa looking motherfucker.
I'm taller than you are, you 5'7" motherfucker. What the fuck are you saying?
I hope you get stuck in the fucking
this
fucking
Eddie Murphy like twin womb reject. The fucking no chromosome having motherfucker 5'7" calling me short.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of my height. So what the fuck you gotta say about that? I ain't saying what.
Then why are you trying to short shame a king then?
Well, no, I'm fat shaming you.
This is why you can't trust this motherfucker, right?
Dennison,
no chicken nuggets.
How about the fuck you move a step or two?
No chicken nuggets.
Trying to attack me.
No chicken nuggets.
Move around a couple.
Oh, always trying to put his chocolate balls where they don't belong.
He's
out here lying about his fucking how tall he is.
Couple thousand steps instead of just sitting behind a fucking computer. Your whole
how
fucking
about you have a couple thousand less beers before you come on the panel, you drunk ass bitch?
He ain't drunk.
Yeah, exactly. How can you assume shit?
I don't need to assume. Listen to you.
I don't think
listen to me.
He's drunk as fuck, bro.
What?
No, I'm not.
You guys are so fucking bad at this. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
How many beers you had today, buddy?
I drink nothing but water.
You drink beer. You were drinking beer last night too. How many beers have you had?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about alcohol, son. You know what I'm talking about.
I can't have
when did you become such a liar, Crack Baby?
Are you alcoholic?
Oh, now you're calling me a liar. Oh my.
Yeah, God. you just tried to say you were tall. Now you're saying you don't drink beer.
When did I say I was tall? I never said I was tall. When did I say I was tall?
How many beers, buddy?
No. Go back to the other claim. Don't skip around.
No, we're gonna start with the first one, buddy.
No, go back.
How many beers?
No, when did I say I was tall?
No, you don't tell me what to do.
No. When the fuck did I say I was tall?
How many beers?
No, when did I say I was tall?
How many beers, drunkie?
All right,
don't avoid the question.
No, you're avoiding the question. When did I
don't
say
drink
I was
nothing
tall?
but water, he says. How many beers?
Okay, I was bullshitting on that part. Now, when did I
know
say
you
I was
were.
tall?
And we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. You were bullshitting when you called me short too. You're a bullshitter.
When did I say I was tall?
Because I know for a fact you're 5'7". I'm taller than you are.
When did I say I was
taller
tall?
than you are, and I can bench press your skinny ass. Now, how many beers have you had?
When did I say I was tall, though?
How many beers? How many beers? Don't filibuster. It's not going to work on me.
No, you filibustering. You didn't
No,
answer
you
the question.
filibustering.
When did I say
I want everybody here who he just said that he didn't drink anything but
I didn't
water. He
drink
said, "Oh yeah, I was
anybody.
bullshitting about that." He just
I
admitted
admitted
it.
that I was
Now we're gonna get
bullshitting,
to
you
that.
fucking moron.
How many beers he
Oh my
actually had?
God.
How many beers, crack baby?
When did I say I
Two,
was tall? When did I say I was taller than you?
3, 4.
When did I say I was taller than you?
A 6-pack.
When did I say I was taller than you?
How many beers?
When did I say I
How
was taller
many
than
beers
you?
have you had?
Fuck you, Dennison. Answer my
Fuck
question.
you. How many
Fuck
beers have you
you.
had?
Fuck you. You know what? Answer my question.
Answer my question first.
When did I say how? No.
When did
answer
you
my
say
question.
that you hadn't had any beers?
No.
You lied.
Fuck you, Dennison.
I
Answer
caught
my
you
fucking
lying.
Question.
Hey, hold on,
Answer my question.
hold on. It's a
How
very
many beers?
question, and it's a chick asking it.
Nobody gives a fuck what Mandy has to say. Shut the fuck up, Mandy.
I love you, Mandy. Fuck you,
You
Dennison.
know what? 6. You know how many inches? Mandy's 6. That's how much I got.
Nice.
Can you fit
I
that
think
down
you
your
got
throat?
about 2 inches, motherfucker.
Crack baby.
Yeah, from the guy who hasn't had any beers, right? How many beers have you had?
No, you still
Yeah,
haven't
that's
answered my
right.
question. You still can't answer
How
my
many
question.
beers have you
If you
had?
answer my
You won't
question, I
answer,
don't give a
Mandy.
fuck.
I've been asking ever since I met him.
How many beers?
You didn't answer my
I
question,
just
so I'm
told.
going to answer your
What's the question?
I'm not about to.
Told
No,
you,
fuck you.
Denizen, see?
No,
Told ya.
No, she's full of shit. What's the question?
No, fuck you. No, fuck you, Dennison. No,
All
fuck
right,
you. We're not
fuck
about
you.
to go
You're
through
getting
this shit.
boring. How many beers?
No, oh God, I'm getting bored. Oh, bullshit.
No, he's getting boring. I'm back on you now. How many beers?
I want to talk about how you are terrible at managing humans.
How many
Exactly.
beers
You're
have you had?
horrible. You're a horrible
I'm
white
so
man.
fucking terrible at it. I manage
in your nature,
like
you
your
should be
panel and your chat at the
in
same
your
time.
nature.
How many
no,
beers?
Shut the fuck up. In your nature, you should be able
How
to put me
many
in my
beers
place.
have you had,
You're
Eddie
white.
Murphy?
You should be able to put me in my place.
No, you're
as a
not
black
Eddie
person.
Murphy. You're
Shut
not
the
Charlie
fuck
Murphy.
up.
You're like Mike
I never
Murphy. You're
said
the
I was
leftover
neither.
sperm that
But
washed
right now,
down
you
Eddie
better get
Murphy's
my
mama's
fucking
ass.
chocolate.
So, Mike Murphy, how many beers have you had tonight? We've already
Why does
gone
it
from
matter?
0 to 1. So how
Why
much
does it
more is it
matter?
than 1?
You just
Why
call
does
him
it matter?
his name like doxing.
Why
him?
does it fucking matter?
Wait,
How many beers have you had, Mikey
Why does
Murphy?
it matter?
what he just did?
If it doesn't matter, then tell us.
Why does it matter that you even fucking know?
If it doesn't matter, then tell us.
I get it because of Eddie Murphy. Okay, all right.
Oh my god!
Silence from the lying sheriff.
When did I say-
Anti-chicken
hold
nugget
on.
liar.
How am I lying? How am I lying? You
Short
fucking
Mike
chicken
Murphy
nugget
reject.
eating motherfucker. How am I
Short
lying?
Mike Murphy reject.
How am I lying? You chicken nugget stuffing motherfucker.
Because you said you didn't drink any beers and you're drunk.
I didn't, hold on. Okay, I said I was bullshitting earlier. But
Yeah.
I'm not drunk. But I'm
You
not
are
drunk.
drunk. Tell us how
No,
many
I'm not.
beers.
Okay, I drank 3 beers, and then if you shut the
Nope,
fuck
now
up,
it's 3
shut the
beers. How
fuck
long
up.
has it
Shut
been
the
since you
fuck-
had the 3 beers?
If you, oh my god! If you don't shut the fuck up and let me
This is me
continue,
being really bad at managing
Oh my-
people, by the way. I just want to let you
no,
point that
because
out.
the problem is,
So now we're up
you
to 3
fucking
beers. How many hours
chicken
has it
nugget
been?
stuffing motherfucker.
How many
don't shut
hours
the
did it
fuck
take
up.
you to drink
How
those
about
3
you
beers,
put a
you
chicken
drunk
nugget in your mouth and
motherfucker?
shut the fuck up?
I can't
Put
say
a
I
chi-
can't
oh my
help
God.
but to win. It's like I was put on this fucking planet to be right about every fucking thing I say. How long has it been since you had drank those 3 beers? You short ass Mike Murphy, anti-chicken nugget, no badge wearing, fucking short bitch motherfucker. How long has it been since you had those beers? God damn it! Now answer me, goddamn. Now answer me, goddamn.
This is the same ex-girlfriend energy that fucking Marte gives people.
Yeah,
I love
okay.
you fucking do this.
How many beers have you had, you drunk bitch?
You can suck my fucking ass off.
I'm
you
gonna
fucking
send an
bitch.
ICE agent to your house to rough you up something if you don't tell me how many beers you've had.
Fucking send an ICE agent, you fucking mother. Oh, I'll probably be careful. Fucking ICE
Has
agent.
it been 1 hour? Has it been 2 hours? You didn't let me finish what I was saying earlier, so how the fuck do you know? And everybody knows that it's been
You
more. It's
interrupted
more
me,
than
you
3
fucking
beers.
dumb retard.
Everybody
Did you not interrupt
knows.
me? Did you not
Let's
interrupt
take
me,
it
you
down.
fucking
We
idiot?
don't.
You right
We want to
now.
keep it at the crack baby energy level.
No, I'm telling
But
you.
everybody
you right
knows.
now are doing
You,
that the
you kept
motherfucker who said, "I
interrupting
don't
me,
drink
Dennison,
anything
so how
but
do you
water,"
know?
just admitted to more than 1 beer, and now it's 3 beers.
How do you
So we all know.
Because you didn't
Audience,
let
are
me
you paying
finish,
attention?
you
We all
retard.
know it's more than 3 beers.
How do
There
you
ain't
know?
a
You
chance
never
in
let me
fucking
finish
hell
talking.
that
You
it's only 3
idiot.
beers.
Oh my
Anybody
God.
who's watched
This is why I
any
can't
fucking
trust
DUI
a
body
fucking
cam in their
chicken
life
nugget stuffing
knows 100%
motherfucker that can't
this
stop
motherfucker
stuffing them
ain't
in
had
his
only
fucking
3
mouth like a
beers.
fucking
Right?
choo-choo train.
So we can put a pause in it right now. 10th man wants to be big screen.
No,
We'll bring it up later. We'll get to it. We'll get to the numbers later.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Dennison.
it's 6 beers.
I'll start live after this and we can go back to it.
No. One statement is Denizen's doing the same thing right now that the other people were doing about girls sending nudes. Denizen's shaming hot dudes for being a little bit inebriated and maybe having a little bit less inhibition. So he's doing the same thing.
He's not hot, and drunks ruin
Oh
panels.
yeah, you fat fucker. Yeah, you would say that because you just stuffing fucking chicken nuggets all down in your fucking throat.
That's right. I'd rather eat chicken nuggets than have you on the panel.
Oh yeah, I love you
If
too.
I had to
Dennison.
choose between you and chicken nuggets, I would choose chicken nuggets.
Yeah, because you fucking can't keep them at your fucking
Because
throat,
you're
you
a
fat
drunk
fucker.
motherfucker. That's why. And I don't like drunks.
I like the drunks if they're happy drunks.
I like drunks when they're muted or backstage.
Oh fuck you! Shut up. How about you fucking go backstage then?
Yeah, you probably
Shut
want to
up.
fuck me, don't you?
No, I don't.
You dirty
What the fuck?
motherfucker.
I have a woman. I don't need one. I don't need you.
Had to go gay.
Why do I want somebody that fucking? Why do I want you?
Because I got bigger titties than your woman.
No, no, you don't.
Not a good. That was a
I
bad.
love my woman.
That was the wrong thing. You did the wrong thing.
But you do got
If you
big
love her
titties,
so
Dennison.
much, why are you so fucking drunk all the time?
Oh, all the time.
Every night.
Every night. Oh,
Every night.
Show me every time I was online that I was drunk. Tell me.
You're drunk
show me.
tonight? You
No,
were
no, no,
drunk
you said
last
every-
night,
no.
and you were
No,
drunk
no,
the night
you said
before.
every time. You said every time. Show me.
I just got done telling you. You were
No.
drunk tonight? You're
And you're a
right
fucking
about it.
liar
'Cause you got
because
an
it's not
alcohol
fucking
problem.
true.
And you
No.
were drunk yesterday too. While you were on the panel, you were drunk the
You shut the
whole
fuck up,
time.
Dennison.
And
This
you were
man.
drunk the
Shut
night
the
before.
fuck up,
You know
Dennison,
why?
you fat
'Cause you're a
fucking
fucking
motherfucker.
drunk.
That's
Now, if
you
you're
probably.
so
That's
happy
why
at
you mad
home,
because you
and
can't get a
everything's
fucking
so
woman.
great
Is
with
that right?
Mrs. Eddie Murphy or Mike
Oh,
Murphy.
you can't get a woman. Ain't that right?
If everything's
That's why
so
you so
cool
angry.
with Mrs. Mike Murphy, why are you so
flicking
goddamn
your-
drunk all
you
the time,
flicking your
motherfucker?
little fucking clit, you fat.
Why
fuck.
are you
Ain't that
drinking
right?
so much, Mikey?
Yeah.
You flicking your little clit. You
What is
fucking
going
fat.
on that's got you so sad
Yeah.
I'm
that
not
you gotta
sad. I'm
drink
always
your
happy.
feelings away
I'm
every
happy.
single
I'm
night of your life?
always happy. Every night.
You know what that's doing to your
Oh
liver?
my god, I love you, Dennis, because I
Do
know
you know
you
how
fucking
many
with me right
years
now.
you're taking
I
off your
know you
life
fucking with me
with
right
this
now,
behavior?
Dennis. So shut up, and I'm gonna keep on
Seriously.
playing with it. I'm
Don't
gonna
you
keep
love
on going
yourself?
with your fucking retardation.
I mean, if you
'cause I
love
know
God,
you
love
fucking
your
with
woman.
me.
Let me go
Don't
ahead.
you love
Jack,
Mikey?
maybe something
Who's
about
gonna
you
love
being
Mike Murphy?
or something. Dennison seems to have a problem with people that are intoxicated. I'm always high as shit, but he doesn't know how airplanes work. So
Your drunks
what was
are
your-
loud and obnoxious, and you don't know how
Oh my.
hypoxia works.
It's fun. Just crack, baby. You had a question.
If it's fun, then I don't know what you're bitching about.
Who's bitching?
No,
I-
you're
That's
the
what it
one
sounds like you're
bitching,
bitching.
Denison.
No, I'm trying to get away. He had a question.
Who's he?
Crack, baby.
I don't give a fuck about his question.
He was trying to ask me a question a minute ago.
I don't give a fuck
Oh,
about
this is about
little
you now.
fat chicken nugget eating motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
What was your question?
He's not getting enough attention, crack baby. Ask him a question.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking. Like, I'm sorry, Tim. Man, I don't remember what question you were talking about.
He's too drunk to remember.
No, because I was so worried about having to defend myself because a fucking fat person that don't want to fucking show himself on face. You don't want to show yourself on camera, but you want to attack me. You freaking chicken nugget motherfucking eating ass.
3 years. You know it's more than 3 too. Everybody knows it's more than 3.
Did you let me finish earlier? No, you didn't. You jumped in right when I was continuing. Right when I said I had 3 beers, you fucking didn't let me continue and you jumped in. Tim, man, you can go back to the fucking.
By all means, continue, sir.
Oh no. Tim, man, please do it.
That's what I thought.
Because earlier you can go back and I said that I had 3 beers, and right before I got to continue, you just jumped in because you was ready to jump in like you had a fucking chicken nugget ready right in your mouth. You just had that shit hanging like it was a fucking string on a fucking pogo.
That's right. I am eating a chicken nugget right now, you drunk bastard.
Exactly.
Have another beer. Kill away the pain.
Can I ask a question?
I don't have pain. I'm having a good night.
I know you don't feel a goddamn thing because you had way more than 3 beers tonight.
Oh.
Go ahead, Life. Go ahead. Jump in, buddy.
Yes.
Can I please ask a question?
Sure.
I just have a quick.
Yeah.
I just want to ask CFW.
Yes.
CFW. There's an echo. I'm not sure. Okay, CFW. I just went to the Pathian Law Group website. What kind of help are they looking for? Because I don't see anything. Are you still there?
She may be CFW.
You're muted.
She's on mute.
This guy's talking to you.
Can you take yourself off mute?
Give her a second. She's probably on a different screen.
What was the question?
There you go.
Yeah, I just went to the Pathian.
Chicken nugget means chicken nugget.
Are you going to yell at me now? Nuggets?
I went to the Pathian Law Group website, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of help they need.
Oh, he's needing civil lawyers. He needs researchers. He needs everything. They're growing.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just send them an email, but they don't have anything like posted. There's no actual
No, they're not
position.
going to post it. They're not going to post what they have open.
All right. Oh, thank you.
No problem. They just hired a lady from that used to work in the DA's office here, and let's see, they got another one that's doing civil court. So yeah, he needs a lot of people.
Does he know you personally? Like, can I like reference you in an email that I sent him?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Who are we promoting around here?
Oh, that's just a Pantheon Law Group.
I don't know if I've heard of them.
He's talking about civil rights and like the Dallas Fort Worth area. So I would like to get involved with them.
Oh, that's that video of me arresting Crack Baby.
Should open.
This is one of my favorites. Watch it.
That's if you had enough energy, you fat fuck.
Oh, look where I got him. I got him again. Look at it. Oh, shit. Oh, he felt that one.
Enough energy. You ain't got enough energy, you fat fuck.
Stop resisting.
This can't even run 200 feet. Talk about he gonna fucking arrest.
That is the allegation that he had.
You can't run 200 feet.
Oh bullshit!
I can run 200 feet.
I chase cattle.
You're so drunk you would fall over as soon as you stood up.
I can chase cattle right now. Bitch. What the fuck? I chase cattle and everything gonna put.
You don't chase nothing but the bottom of the fucking beer bottle.
Oh yeah. Oh really? So you're
so drunk. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, but you said I chase it, so that means you think you know me by your fucking assumption.
My assumptions are based on the fact that you're drunk every night.
Every night, that's the problem. All right,
that's the thing with you alcoholics is that you don't. Since alcohol is so roundly accepted and socially acceptable,
you did a review the other night when I was on.
That when you're drunk every fucking night, you have a problem.
Shut
up!
It
says it speaks volumes and volumes.
Yeah, you're just being an antagonist. You just want attention, Dennis, and you don't get pussy, and so now that's why you got
that's Mike Murphy.
That little clip.
This is my favorite Mike Murphy short right here. No pun intended.
Like at the end of the day,
go get him, Mike. Go get him.
If you want a full flat, So yeah, I'm over here about to do this shit, man. Watch this. Come on. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Look how fast he is.
Now, 10th man, you did a review over when I was at Sarah's a couple nights ago, and was I drunk on that video that you seen?
He couldn't even tell you were drunk tonight. You can't ask him.
Shut the fuck up! I'm not talking to you, Denson.
This is the problem: is you didn't sound drunk until your adrenaline started pumping, and then you seemed to become more intoxicated than what you originally were. But you weren't really saying a lot, so I wasn't really paying attention to your.
Yeah,
conduct.
I have ADHD, so when I get like,
here's the truth of it, 10th. The truth is, it was more than 3 beers. That's what we know.
For sure.
Oh my god, you never shut the fuck up and let me say it
tonight.
I'd say
he was more drunk then.
Yeah, no, 5-6 beers and at least 3-4 shots.
Yes.
Yeah. I've done a lot of drinking, bro.
Shout out to Kamichka, by the way.
No, you know what? Because you never let me fucking finish Denison earlier.
Go for it.
You never knew how much I drank because I was about to keep talking.
Go ahead,
you fucking moron.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, too late now. You already made assumptions, and so why the fuck I want to talk about it now?
You're right. I mean, you're right, buddy. And you know what happened was I couldn't hear myself think. Because you
think about fucking chicken nuggets.
So the only way I can properly interrogate.
Yeah, he does think about chicken nuggets.
Turn your
a lot.
volume down.
Exactly.
My fucking voice coming out of my own goddamn fucking skull.
Well, how about you stop thinking about chicken nuggets, man? You can fucking think about other
right
stuff.
At the moment where I had you confessing to even more, I probably went too far. And I fucked it up.
Chicken nuggets.
But here's
I was gonna fucking be honest myself. If you would have shut the fuck up and let me keep talking, but since you want to be the fucking you want to be in the fucking attention, so I let you be in attention because I just shut up and let you think you're gonna put me in shame.
I don't drink
fucking
anything but water too.
I've
had more than 3 beers.
Didn't I say I was fucking around when I say that, you fucking fat ass? I said I was fucking around,
couldn't hear
didn't I?
anything you were saying while I was talking, just to let you
know. No, you couldn't think of shit because all you could think about is fucking chicken nuggets, you fat fuck.
I couldn't hear you while I was talking. When I'm talking, I can't hear you talking.
Well, how about you shut the fuck up then?
All right, here's some silence. Go ahead.
Oh, now you want me to talk now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can take turns. When I stop talking and you hear the silence, that's when you talk. If you weren't drunk, you would do that naturally.
Really? Because you didn't do that earlier when I was talking, right? Because early when I was talking, because early when I was talking, you did not do that.
Yes,
you did not shut the fuck up. No, because you did not shut the fuck up when I was talking, and I did yield
again.
Oh, okay. I yield now since I didn't yield any time other than now.
You got the floor though. Tell us how many beers you had.
It'll be funny. It's gonna be hilarious because it's like midget.
No, you already made your assumptions, so why I even say anything?
I didn't make any assumptions. My only assumption was, and it was based on fact, and it proved to be true, that you had more than 0 beers. That was my assertion. You know why I made that assertion?
That's not the
because
assertion
you are
that you
drunk
made
in public right now. Now I get that you're on a private platform and you're in your own home.
Oh my God!
Do in their own home. I'm not going to condemn them for that. I'm not saying drunk in public as a crime. I'm just saying you're in a public arena right now where everybody can observe you. It's public access. People don't even need to sign in and review this. They can just pull up the URL.
Did I make myself
search
like a
for
fool?
drunk motherfucker on a panel, and then pull up your black ass being all fucking drunk and shit. With your anti-chicken nugget bullshit.
Did I make
they
myself
don't need
like
any
a
private
fool?
access codes or keys. Or
Did I make myself like a fool, Dennis?
That's why I say public. You're making a public spectacle of your fucking drunkenness right now.
All right, and I'm sorry for talking while you was talking. That was very rude to me.
Yeah, very disrespectful.
It's all right. I didn't hear it.
You know what, Denson? That was very rude of me for my drunkenness and for interrupting you while you was talking. How dare I ever do that when you're talking? Tremendously apologize.
I'm used to it.
No. I really
Glad you came back to the panel, Mike.
I just want to make sure you know that I really apologize because I don't tend to be
I'm not. I detect a lack of sincerity, and I'll put it to you in this manner.
See, now you're not even letting me finish. See, and you talk about me.
I thought you were done.
I was talking. How the fuck? Oh, shut up.
You got really quiet, and I didn't hear anything coming out of your mouth.
How the fuck I get quiet when I was talking? See, shut up, Denson.
I don't think that you can regulate your own speech right now.
You're antagonizing me right now, and I love it. You're antagonizing.
This is the whole point of this exercise.
You're antagonizing me right now, and I love it.
And I love how people try to say, "Oh, well, Denizen must have been butt fucked by a gay drunk person or some shit," which is why I don't like drunk.
What the fuck?
Right now, this is a 101 lesson as to why Denizen doesn't like drunks. You know why Denizen doesn't like drunks? Because drunks fucking suck. They're obnoxious, they're loud, they ruin the panel. They can't hear when anybody else is talking. They don't know how to take social cues.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize if I didn't take any social cues.
They go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. What's up, John? Good to see you, man. He must be just waking up because it's late as fuck for him. It must be early for John. Shout out to John Denicola.
Yeah. I don't mind drunk people. What I don't like is when people get caught in their feels when they come on panels drunk and then cry because people are dicks to them. Like one guy, was everybody there that night when that weird ass Bulba dude and Mike got into it? And then Bulba told his girlfriend that somebody threatened to grape her. And she came home from the massage parlor. Allegedly, that's what he said. She works at like a massage parlor, or she's a physiotherapist, or whatever, same thing. And she goes, "Who on here threatened to grape me?" And no one said any such thing. And then people troll him for it, and then he's all like, "Oh, it makes me sad that you guys are saying these things." And it's like, bro, you said the craziest fucking shit in the world to your girlfriend on a live stream on YouTube, and while you're loaded fucking drunk, and that you expect us not to laugh at that? That's the problem, is the fucking pussy ass shit. I came on here, called out all my friends and said, "You're all fucking bitches and I hate all you American pieces of trash." Called out all the people that are closest to me. And then the next day, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Sorry that you guys feel bad that I said horrible things, but also you guys really piss me off sometimes. And that's just it. And all the horrible stuff people said to me, I'm like, whatever, man. Yeah, you're good. I just hate the pussy behavior.
I mean, an argument could be made that I have nothing against drunks either. The problem is I never met one who doesn't act like a drunk, who doesn't do exactly the thing you just described. They can't hear anybody else talk. They can't regulate the sound of their own voice inside their own head. They don't know how to take social cues. They can't stay on the topic. Mm-hmm. They derail. Mm-hmm. They obfuscate, filibuster, and then just start yelling over people when you act like you can't hear them, which is the only thing you're left to do in order to carry on a conversation.
I agree. Sometimes
now in person, quite frankly, I don't mind elaborating because I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. On the panel, drunks aren't that bad. In person, they're even worse.
Oh yeah, no, I can't.
They're usually driving dangerously in front of you or behind you. They're fucking making a scene, a loud, obnoxious scene of themselves in public places.
Yeah.
If you're gonna tell me that that's a sloppy drunk, Kamichka, then I've never seen the other drunks. The other drunks must be so perfect in controlling their behavior and acting like normal. I can't even tell they're intoxicated.
You guys like me drunk.
I understand your opinion.
I'm going to call bullshit, Kamichka. I really, really am. I'm going to say, I don't think so. There's not a chance in fucking hell. But, that being said, if I am wrong about that, then I also do not have a problem with those drunks. I got nothing against it. If you can handle it and act like a normal person, I don't give a fuck what you do. You could do heroin.
But I wasn't disrespectful to you, Dennison. If I drink a bottle of wine, I'm fine. It's when I get the hair booze. That's when I get fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But like Dennison, I wasn't disrespectful to you at all.
No, you were. You went at me right away. I asked you a silly joke about chicken nuggets.
I was joking around the whole time. I wouldn't
stop. I asked you a silly joke about chicken nuggets, and it was to see because I was saying I wouldn't let you be sheriff of my town unless you supported a certain amount of chicken nuggets for every person. That's joking. I wasn't. You tried to degrade me and insult me. That was your go-to, and you thought it was funny, and you got a laugh out of the panels, and then you doubled and tripled down on it. And then what happened? I took your knees out from underneath you.
Well, no, first of all, I don't mind any criticism from anybody.
I'm not trying to criticize you, buddy.
No. See, you cried about me interrupting you. Now you're interrupting me.
No.
Am I correct?
I'm talking about you screaming over me. You can interrupt me and interject when it's appropriate. That's appropriate.
Well, earlier when I tried to interject, you was like, see, yeah.
No, see, you just interjected there, and that was fine. This is a back and forth.
All right,
it's when you're just going to continue to scream over me, even though you can hear me talking. That's something else, right?
Okay, yes, I've heard you do that on plenty of panels, so don't act like.
So now he should be able to say something and actually not get interrupted. Now,
absolutely.
Exactly, because
I'm waiting. I'm waiting this whole time.
Because you like you don't do that on other panels too. Like I haven't heard you do that before because I listen to you too. So
I only do it to people who do it to me deliberately.
But I didn't try to do it to you.
I know you didn't try. That's my point about being drunk.
Okay, and that's why I'm being cordial with you right now. Correct.
I understand, and I appreciate that. And again, I got interrupted before. But I wanted to offer you this, and you didn't like it when I didn't accept your apology completely.
Explain it to Dennison.
No, I don't need an apology.
You apologized to me, and what I told you.
You don't have to accept it. I don't care.
Listen. Just listen. You don't have to believe me or agree with me. What I would want, right? Because out of genuine concern for a fellow human being. Is fuck the apology. You want to apologize? Address your demons and face your alcoholism, and that will be a much better apology.
Well, first off, this is where you're making assumptions. You're saying because you're saying I have alcoholism. Now you're confusing me relaxing on a day off where I don't really want to worry about anything because typically I'm always up at this time of night because I work at this time of night. So you're assuming now that, I'm drunk. What? Maybe you see me drunk. What? Maybe once or twice on streams. And now you're making the assumption that or then continue. Go.
I'll go. We don't have to do this, but you're asking for it. So I want the audience to acknowledge that. Carolina can acknowledge it while she's making her faces. You're asking for this.
Shit. You attacking me.
I'm not
doing the same thing Mike does.
You aren't having a couple of beers on your day off to relax.
I didn't do
shit. You're drunk every time I see you on the panel. Just a couple of times. It's every time.
Don't
forget,
you drink to excess. For it, and you're taking
you don't just drink. You drink.
I know I'm taking the bait, and this is why
you drink to the point where you're not even yourself anymore, and you don't even know how to conduct yourself as a human being. And then you lie about it. You drink in public in front of strangers, and then you lie about it. That's a fucking alcoholism problem, brother.
Because I said
plain as day, right in front of your fucking face. You have a goddamn fucking problem. Don't gaslight me, sir. Don't tell me what I'm assuming or not assuming.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me while you're screaming, but I can't hear
Who's
you.
Screaming? Who's screaming? I never screamed.
I can see your ringlet going the whole time I'm talking.
He's just acknowledging what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
You're 5 times louder than him, so you know.
If I need to lower my voice, I will.
No, you don't need to.
No, you just don't talk while I'm talking.
Because yeah, that's what you were doing earlier. I'm just agreeing with you on certain
interrupt a
points.
lot.
I didn't interrupt a lot of points.
No, not you, Dennis. But he's just interacting with you point by point. So I get it. But
Yeah, I never attacked you at one point, and I was agreeing on some points and disagreeing on other points. So, once again, I wasn't trying to overtalk you, but keep going. Keep telling me what you think.
The silence is finished when I'm done.
No, I was just trying to make sure how you think, who you think I am, because you.
No, I'm not telling you about yourself like that. I'm telling you, you have an
you
alcohol
just
problem.
literally did that a second ago.
I just told you had an alcohol problem.
Hold on. Exactly. You said every time I see you online, you are drunk, which is a false fucking statement already alone.
No, it's not.
how come everything's become an AA meeting?
Exactly.
I mean,
like, how does this even turn on to me? No, you got mad at me because I said you was fucking
drunk.
No, you got mad at me because I said you was fucking sitting back eating chicken nuggets.
As far as I'm concerned,
you mad at me because I said you was sitting back eating chicken nuggets. Because I'm not mad either. I told you throughout the whole time we was talking, I still got good faith with you and I love you, Dennison. So
I ain't got nothing but love for you too, crack baby.
Oh.
I'm just saying, you got an alcohol problem. That's why I tried to offer you. This is what I tried to say. Don't apologize to me.
I'm not apologizing right now because fuck you, Dennison. I don't have a fucking alcoholism. You just because you see.
Sorry, that was funny. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
So
I'm not trying to be a fucking demon here. He said, I don't have an alcoholism. How was that? Why are you not laughing, Ted? You know that's funny.
So can I not drink while I'm online maybe a couple times?
Listen, brother, you can do whatever you want.
No, shut up and let me talk.
Okay. It sounded like a question, nigga. Goddamn.
Well, you didn't let me fucking finish the question like the whole fucking time I said. You fucking fat ass.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I can go now?
This motherfucker.
He'll interrupt. Good.
All right. You know what? I'm done with this bullshit. No, I quit.
Better arguing with us. Spouse.
No, it's like fucking arguing with a fucking idiot or arguing with a wall. Especially when I know Denson is just fucking trying to egg me on to keep going.
This is the problem.
That's not what I'm
probably
doing.
Not wrong. And I see that's the thing. He actually cares about you, right? So he's like, hey, he's probably not drink so much, blah 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 blah. But you see, I watch people drink themselves to death so many times throughout my life. It's just not even worth it. Like, I remember them sneaking beer into my dying uncle's hospital room. So, like, I don't just, why even bother? Like,
I guess
you're gonna not drink when you feel like you don't have to drink. And that's the same way. That's what, like, I know I can't have alcohol around. I will drink it. Right? It's been a constant argument with my husband and I because, we can't have like a liquor cabinet or something. Like if I went and spent like $1,000 on just like 20 bottles a day, like different like low priced alcohol, I might die. Right, because I black out, and if I have like 20 bottles of alcohol sitting in the other room, I'm going to be on here live.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm going to probably kill myself. I'm going to be live like I did last time, where I remember kind of coming to when I ran out of booze, and then I still kept going for a while longer, ranting and raving in my drunken lunatic ways. But if I had 19 more bottles in the other room, I would like, because I blacked out halfway through the first bottle. I'm gonna black out again, and I'm gonna die.
I'll say what I was gonna say earlier before Denson interrupted me and everything else. Shut up, Denson. All right. So, like I was going to say, yes, I had like 3 beers, but also, yes, I did have a little liquor after that too. So, I wasn't trying to say that I was fully sober or anything like that. So I know he was trying to antagonize me, even though that's why he didn't let me fucking finish, because he fucking knew what the fuck I was gonna say afterwards. But that's what I just wanted to say real quick.
I'll tell you.
I couldn't hear you, buddy.
I save my criticism for people offline. If I think that
I'm not ashamed of what I'm showing myself as right now.
I really don't think you should be ashamed per se.
Because I didn't show myself as a bad person.
I don't think so. I don't think you did. The way you came at me was a little off. It really was.
I apologize.
And this is I'm trying to be genuine and not trying to put you down. So it's difficult for me to say this because it sounds.
Just say what you really need to say.
I know, and I know you can handle it. I know I've known you long enough. I'm just saying it kind of undermines the tone that I want. Just saying it undermines it undermines what I'm trying to say. Me just saying it, and I have no other way. I have no other way, right?
I'll be honest. I'm just
you do drink too much, bro. Like that's a fact. That's not my opinion, right? This is a clinical.
But see, that's the problem.
It's a clinical fucking fact.
But there's only been a few panels I've been on that I've been drunk on. So to say that I drink all the time is wrong to say that, because there's been plenty of panels that I've been on that I was sober.
Yeah, and eventually you get drunk on all of them.
No, because even the one that 10th Man reviewed the other day that I was on, I was most of the time I'm at work some of the times too, and I'm never.
I know you can't. Yeah, you can't drink when you're at work, so you're sober on those panels. That's my point.
But no, and I'm still
making my point,
too,
bro. You're making my point, bro.
No, it's just I have ADHD.
I'm not trying to pick on
I
you
might
at this
want to
point.
go off.
I get it, and you're entitled to, but you drink too much.
And you're entitled to what you believe.
Absolutely.
And I have no other words about it.
It's just my opinion, but I'm not the one to gaslight.
You know what?
People gonna tell me I don't know what I know, and I'm gonna do what I did 20 minutes ago and prove that I was right.
And like I said, I'll still like you after this, and no matter what, I know you like to say what your opinions on everything. So you know what, I still respect you no matter what.
I have no problem with it. It would be nice if you were like one shot less drunk. Because
I'm sorry.
No, but it's just when people when they become obnoxious, right? Like I say, I'm fine on wine. I'm actually fun. On Mike's birthday, I was fun to be around, making jokes and stuff. But when I get into the hard booze, as soon as I hit that hard booze, I'm useless. I'm not funny no more.
And why is that?
I sometimes cry.
It's because you can't consume enough wine in the amount of time to get as drunk.
Right.
So you get filled on the wine around right where you're at the happy spot for drinking.
Yeah.
Now, some of us can just do that because we don't have an alcoholism problem. Some people can't. They don't stop.
Or I just like the blackout. I like the I don't all that's gone.
I would say it's a form of alcohol abuse, right?
But the one thing
it's like
the one thing that nobody
an
can't
uncontrollable addiction, maybe not, but it is a form of abuse, right?
But one thing nobody can't say is that whenever I am under the influence of alcohol is not after a certain time, because I don't get drunk after a certain time. Right. So yes, you can say I might drink, and yes, but in my time where I'm at in Texas, I don't get drunk after a certain time, or I don't drink too much after a certain time. I don't start drinking
after a certain time.
Yes, after a certain time. So like, there's
You don't
24
start
hours.
until after a certain time.
Yes, so I mean,
I
like,
didn't know we were going to have
even
an intervention tonight.
Now I thought that's what you were trying to say, but you said the
Get in there, CFW.
but what I'm talking about at a certain time is like,
Get in
so
there,
I have
CFW.
a
These men
point.
how they're being pussies.
I mean,
Like,
why
I
are we having
don't.
an intervention tonight? I mean, drinking is legal. He's not drunk now. Why do we care?
He is
You're a
drunk
little
now.
drunk.
So what?
He is drunk now. He's
Yeah,
an obnoxious asshole, and he lied about it.
I've been. I'm sorry. How many times I have to apologize?
You don't have to. Just save
Then
your
why do
liver,
you keep
brother.
bringing up? Oh, I'm an obnoxious asshole.
Because that's why we're having this conversation.
We could have changed it a long time
Why
ago.
are we having a
Yes, you
conversation
could
about
change it,
this?
but you don't want to.
You want to talk
No,
about
I
you
even
don't
gave
keep
you.
bringing
I
it
even
up.
gave you. I gave you
You
an
don't want.
eighth opportunity to drop it, and you still went there again. I warned the panel. I warned the audience, and I
Yeah.
warned you directly, and
You
you
did
doubled
push.
down on this fucking shit. You're
Remember?
not going to gaslight me for continuing to talk about it now. And as far as I'm concerned, this is great fucking content. I'll talk about this for 40 fucking hours in a row.
Well, it is good, but substance abuse, yeah, kind of.
So don't try to play me. And by the way, when you put time restraints on when you drink, that's alcoholism, buddy. When you time it, so well, as long as I don't drink until this point, I'm okay.
As you know, because I don't drink every day. So the fact that you say that I put a strength
Yes,
on
I know. Some days you probably don't have the time, or you get distracted in other
no,
ways.
actually, some days I don't drink at all. There's a lot of times I don't care about drinking.
I believe you.
No, you don't, because you accuse me of alcoholism. Alcoholism means that you drink a lot.
No,
I don't.
You do drink a lot. It means that you abuse alcohol. That's what alcoholism means. It used to mean that you're addicted to alcohol. But really what it means is that you have an alcohol abuse problem. And that is a fact. That's not up to Denizen. That's not an opinion. The fact that you were 3 drinks and 3 shots in the wind in public right now, talking about how you don't drink nothing but water, and you're okay because you only drink after a certain amount of time, and you don't drink at work, and you don't drink every day, is a motherfucking alcoholic talking about how he's a motherfucking alcoholic. That's what that is.
Functionally.
But once again, didn't I say earlier that I was fucking around when I said I was drinking water? I did, but you just wanted to keep harping on that part because even though I said I was joking, I'll let you talk, didn't I? I'll let you do your little
I'm letting you talk too.
No, I'll let you do your little spurge. So I did say I was joking, right? When I said that. Oh, I didn't say I was joking when I said that I was drinking water. So go back, and I promise you, anybody that goes back, they will hear that I said I was joking.
I encourage everybody listening, go back. He didn't.
I promise. I promise you. And Denson, you will be made a fool because I promise you, I did
That's
say I
not
was
gonna
joking.
happen.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who watches this and thinks that I'm the fool out of this, their discernment is fucking worthless anyway.
See, this is the problem because
They're
you
probably
think that
a drunk idiot.
No, see, this is the problem. You
But
think
for
because
whatever
somebody
reason, otherwise, they're retarded. It's not my problem. And I don't do this to look good in front of people. I don't give a fuck what people.
I'm not
think
here
about
to make.
me. If I did,
You
I wouldn't
don't
be
care
on
about
this
what somebody
panel
think
right
about
now.
me either.
I'd be an entirely different person.
Oh my God. And do you think I give a fuck what somebody think about me right now?
I think that you care that I called you drunk. That's why you lied about it.
I don't give a fuck. Oh my
That's
God.
why you
Even though
lied
I
about
made a
it.
joke. Oh
And
my God.
You're
please,
like fucking 10
somebody-
excuses in right now. You're 10 excuses deep about
my
your
God.
alcoholism.
I can't wait for somebody to go back and actually hear when I said that I was fucking joking. And then
When they
you're
hear
gonna-
it, it'll be several minutes at least after you made the claim. Not when you made the
either
claim.
way.
It was
Either
after
way.
you got caught lying.
Oh my God. Whether it was
you
a
tried
minute
to
later
keep that
or
lie
a few minutes
going
later.
for quite some time.
Oh my God. So
Quite
whether
some
it was a
time.
minute later or 5 minutes later.
And then you
just to
got
prove that
caught.
I was not
You
joking.
admitted to it.
Yeah, and I even defended
Then you admitted to drinking more beers,
Oh my
and then
God,
all of
you
a
are-
sudden it was a joke.
Listen, you
That's
are
the
acting like a
chronology.
fucking
Yeah, I
retard right
defend
now.
Mike too. I always defend drunk people. I think it's because of the trauma of the alcoholism in my family.
But the problem is, I did say I was joking earlier, and it wasn't not longer after I
did.
said that.
You did, and it wasn't that long after you said it. It just wasn't when
So
you
why
said
the fuck
it.
are you attacking me about me not
I'm
saying
not
it?
attacking you at all. I would hope you keep.
You
getting
just
this,
went through a
you know,
fucking
through your
long
head.
rant.
And
I admitted
and what I
everything you
said was
said.
is that it's not true that you said it when you made the joke. You know, like I don't drink.
I didn't say
anything
it
but
right
water.
then.
Nah, I'm
I
just
never
playing.
said I
had
said
a
it
few
right
beers
then.
tonight. I'm just joking around. That's not what fucking happened.
I never said I
I don't
said it
drink
right
anything but
then.
water. I've had 0 beers. I've had
I
no
never-
beers. No beers whatsoever. That went on
I
for several
never-
minutes. Then it
I
was
never
I've had
said-
a beer. Then it was I've had 3. Then it was I've had 3 and some shots. And then it was I was just playing and joking around when I said I was drinking water.
All right, sure, whatever you want to say. You know what? Whoever goes back and look at it, they will bring it back up and know what I said.
And it still
I
won't
don't-
fucking matter. You still lied about it and you still drink too much.
And
Sure,
lying
okay,
to your
what?
loved ones about how much you drank.
I never lied to nobody
is a
about
sign
how
of
much I drank.
alcoholism.
I never lied.
You said that you loved us. So that means you're alcoholic.
Hey, man, why you gotta get so sentimental right now?
just repeating the words back to you. That's all.
All right, let's continue the subject. Different subject.
By all means.
bro, this is way too
And careful where you tread.
I
was
He
listen, I was
he had a
still
little water in
treacherous.
his
I was
whiskey.
still treacherous. I
There's
was still
water in the
treacherous
beer,
doing this.
motherfucker.
I
What do you
was
think
gonna
this
shut
is?
down.
I was still treacherous doing something, but no, let's change subject.
I was going to shut down 7 hours ago. Then that turned into this.
Years ago.
What's that, dear?
Everybody was
7 hours?
kung fu
Wow.
fighting.
I've been live for 10 hours and 37 minutes.
Those cats was fast as lightning.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to
That
bed.
was a little bit
frightening.
frightening. Those cats had expert timing.
Whoa.
Domi Orgato, Mr. Roboto.
Whoa. Hey, Ricardo. Are
Okay.
you the mysterious singer?
No, I don't think he is.
He's got a
Ricardo.
decent singing voice, if I
Would've
recall.
came
I've
up.
known Ricardo for years.
Oh, yeah? I think I kicked him off for being drunk with, what was that other guy's name? It was him and some other English
I
dude.
don't think Ricardo drinks.
Then maybe it wasn't him.
Do you drink, Ricardo?
There was 2
I know he
dudes there one
spliffs.
night, really
He's
drunk.
a spliffing, like a spliffing motherfucker.
Right.
Oh, and his headset doesn't work a lot, so sometimes he talks over people like he's drunk.
I don't know. No, these 2 guys were really drunk. They were.
Gassed.
Yeah, well. I'm going to be shut down before the morning people come, but I did not plan on being live this long. I actually had a really bad, that's why I had a late start yesterday. I had
Billy the Kid. Oh my God, Ellie.
not Norwood.
Oh my God.
Oh no, where's that? Where? Oh no.
See,
no.
now, if Billy were here, I wouldn't even need to fight or make an argument. I could just mute up and then
do it.
every once in a while I just unmute and say QED and then mute myself back up again.
No, since not. Now maybe later made him cry, Andrew, and he's never been back since.
Andrew made him cry?
Yes.
Andrew Dromadone?
Yes.
Huh.
Because, so listen, he's like, oh, I love 10th Man. He's coming up on Dusty's and he's causing a ruckus. Oh, 10th Man. Oh, I love 10th Man. All the nonsense, right? And I'm like, bro, he comes over here, right? And I think I even said it to him on Dusty's. I'm like, dude, I don't even like you. You're so fucking obnoxious. I can't. And then he came over here and I was giving him a hard time about, he's like, I'm going to go drive down to the fucking liquor store on my electric bike. And I'm like, no, you're fucking not, dude. You can't, you're blitzed. And he's like, it's just a bike. I'm like, you're committing a fucking, this is a felony. You're not, I don't care if it's just an electric bike. You're in traffic.
Is it though? Isn't that a skirt around the law technically?
No way. No.
Like if it's under a certain amount of thingies, it's not considered a motorized vehicle.
I don't care.
Here's a question: Is it illegal to get on a regular Huffy and go to the store?
That's what. Yes. Not drunk as he was. Yes.
Just a regular bicycle.
Do you have to signal?
You have to show some type of flasher on
that's
your back
a
of your
good
bike.
question. I don't think you have to signal. I think you can.
No, you have to. If you're on the street.
I'll try that.
You gotta figure this shit varies from every jurisdiction.
You know what his excuse was? His excuse was, I'm going to drive on the sidewalk.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't endorse it, right?
I understand.
But there is a serious difference between him going 5 miles an hour on the sidewalk and him driving 40 miles in a fucking car.
But then Andrew came over and brought up when you could hear slapping noises or something when his mother was screaming off camera, and he went right in on him about everything. And Bill just broke down crying and never came back.
Damn.
Yep. And in all honesty, it was justified. He was pissing me off. He was just coming over on Dusty's all the time and getting kicked off. And it was is it just because he was being, you know how he is? It's just, he becomes too, because of the drunkenness. You know what? If he was sober, besides dying from detox, he'd probably be somewhat reasonable to be around.
Yeah,
I have seen him not as drunk as I've seen him, and he's not that. He's a little bit weird, but we were trolling him pretty hard though. We did play the videos where he just takes a loudspeaker on a wagon or something down to the beach and drinks beer. Which, I guess if that's what you wanted to do.
That's why, even though, yes, I have been drinking, I seen what Denson was doing. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to fall for the trap, even though I know what Denson is already trying to do. But, I can admit.
Wasn't a trap.
Yes, it was. I seen it coming.
I mean, if it was, you jumped into it.
Yes, I said I did, didn't I?
But I wish you would know, and not just hear me, but actually realize it wasn't a trap. I don't operate like that.
Well, I'm all right. It might not have been a trap.
The one thing I will admit is that the spirit in which I was communicating with you came straight off your disrespect from me, right?
I'm sorry,
but it was not a planned trap. And I was more motivated. This is how I work, right? This is some insight into my psyche and who I am. I know where my feelings come from because I'm not afraid of them like most of these pussies on the internet. It came more from being gaslit by the sober people about how you're not drunk as fuck than it did from you calling me fat. 100%. You calling me fat. I thought that the reason why it hurt me is not because you called me fat, but because you were being mean out of nowhere when I was joking around about chicken nuggets. But what got me riled up and motivated to drag your drunk ass out into the middle of the street and spank you was the sober people saying you weren't drunk. That's what got me wound up.
No. All right, can I say what I want to say real quick?
Yeah, I'm shutting down in a minute.
All right, real quick, Denson, I never said that I hadn't been drinking or anything like that.
You did, buddy. You did.
Yeah, you insinuated it, but
okay, yes, I insinuated, but
pretty hard.
can I say what I want to say real quick? Because you don't know me, and so you don't know when I'm joking around. And so if I say something online and you don't know if I'm joking around, then yes, to you it might seem like I'm being serious, but I wasn't being serious at that moment when I said that. I was
I know.
being smart Alec, and just I'm a jokester. So me with how I deal with stuff, I'm quick. I'm quick minded, and I just start thinking of jokes and stuff. So I wasn't trying to attack you generally on your weight or nothing like that. Nothing as far as to try to harm you. I was just being funny and stuff like that. It was nothing to be disrespectful whatsoever.
I think I understand the intent.
I wasn't trying to be harmful.
It wasn't that malicious, but
I wasn't trying to be harmful.
Your hair was up a little bit.
I'm sorry. Well, I apologize. Like I said, I'm big enough to say when I apologize. So I'm not. Yeah.
Again, I appreciate that, but I would instead of an apology, I'd like you to, not drink so much. Come on the panel and sober, and we'll have a fucking long ass conversation about philosophy instead. That's what I would like.
Once again, that's your opinion, and once again, even though you haven't seen me on that many panels drunk, so that's
it's like I'm the fucking beer whisperer. Really. I don't know,
Yeah, once again, you said you seen me on multiple panels drunk, and so you can't claim that.
Sloshed. Not even like yourself, not even the same person.
You don't know me, so how can you say me not like myself when you don't know me? This is the retardation behind what you're saying.
I'll tell you.
You don't know me, so how can you say I'm not like myself?
I'll tell you how. I can tell you, brother. I don't have to know you, and you're right. I don't know you. So audience, anybody listen to this? I do not know this man. I have no room or right to judge him. That's not what this is. I am merely pointing out the obvious fucking fact when this motherfucker is drunk. I don't need to know you from Adam. Now, here's the thing. I could be wrong out there to tell you this is going to be a little nuanced and you're a little interruptive right now, or I would say drunk. So I'm going to turn you down. No offense. I got to get this out now because you challenged me in public. I'm going to respond accordingly. You could have some kind of diabetic problem. You could be on medication. You could be abusing pills. These are the ways in which I don't know you, and I could be wrong. You could be sober as a judge and just have a speech impediment. I acknowledge this, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about if I come over here at 2:00 in the afternoon and I start talking to you, at 2:30, you sound different than you did at 2. At 3:30, you sound worse than you did at 2:30. By 5:30, you're not even the same fucking person you were at 2 anymore. And by 7:30, you're not even in the same galaxy as sobriety anymore. And then I'd have to be a fucking retard not to be able to tell the goddamn difference. It don't take an expert. Now, maybe I have a certain insight because I grew up with drunks in my family. Maybe most people don't notice this shit. I don't know. But what you're not going to do is gaslight me about it. I'm not going to let it happen. I know what's going on. You know what's going on.
I want to be mad at Denizen right now. But the problem is I don't like being a hypocrite. And I had this exact same conversation with that Bulba guy that said he said about the grape with his girlfriend and all that weird shit. So I had this exact same conversation when he was on Dusty's a couple weeks ago. And I was screaming at him, bro, we don't want you to die. You're drinking heavily on liver medication, right? He's like, oh, I have early liver failure, and I just drink continuously while I'm taking liver medication, and he's like, no one cares about me, and I'm like, no, we do care about you. We don't want you to die. How about you just stop fucking drinking, and then you'll be actually less fucking of a chore to be around with your nonsense. And he's pulling the sympathy game. And then I start really throwing shade at him, and I'm like, listen, bro, you don't even have any fucking problems from what I can tell. Yeah, you might live in shitty ass fucking Cambodia, But you told us the other day that you told somebody the other day that I was listening that you got your daddy's private security guard when you go out places. So obviously your life's not that bad. What it is you're just bored. So you think you're just gonna drink yourself into the fucking ground and then try to get sympathy. Now I'm not saying that's you, but if we're dealing with people like that on a regular basis, eventually we're just gonna we watched a guy named S&S Productions, all right? And yeah, he was a lunatic, but we watched him make his own moonshine and literally drink himself to death in 2020. Like, we watched it happen live. His drunken crash outs for hours on end, and we watched him go from somewhat healthy to gray skinned, and then he was dead, liver failure. We watched multiple people literally drink themselves dead on these panels. Many.
I want to be honest to you, Dennis and you, 10th man. I'm a naturally high energy person. Whether I haven't been drinking or not, I'm just a high energy person. That's why my name is.
I ain't making no accusations, dude.
No. I just want you to understand me right now, because that way you can understand me. Whether some days I might be at a lower energy than the other days, but I'm always energetic as how I speak stuff, and whether if I want to speed up, and sometimes I have to slow myself down on how I talk, because I do talk too fast sometimes. And so I'm trying to work on that too. But no, it's just I'm a high energetic person. So even when I haven't been drinking, sometimes people would think that I've been under the influence of something. And it's not just like I have been, it's just I'm always on the move. So my mind is thinking on different things. And so it's hard for me to kind of get my thoughts across, because I'm thinking about so many things at one time. And I'm just trying to stretch my mind out to focus at this time that I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah, but you'd be able to do that better if you were sober.
And there's been times that, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that I haven't been drinking tonight, because I have.
You're not hearing us. You're hearing what other people might have said to you in the past or something, but you're not hearing what we're saying.
Maybe
just like Denizen said it earlier, but he says it in a really cunty voice, so sometimes people don't listen. Is when you're drinking, your timing's off, your social cues are off, like all these things that people are much better at when they're sober.
Hey, Peach.
They fuck up when they're drinking, and it makes it harder for the rhythm to go. Right now, you weren't being like that tonight. I don't even know why specifically, Denizen.
I told you.
I don't even remember. I'm sure you did. Just him saying that he wasn't drinking, but you called it out. But what was he doing that made you want to call out him drinking?
He was already being loud and obnoxious and extremely rude and disrespectful. And he took it past the point.
When was I disrespectful?
And he took it past the point of being playful fun. He took it past the point of playful fun, and which him and I have, like,
But didn't I explain earlier that the way I joke around, I was still joking around, but you thought I was serious.
Go fuck yourself, you whiny cunt. You need to really.
I'm not whiny.
You need to get some.
Yes, you are.
I'm not whiny.
Because I was joking around the whole time. You never took it serious.
Faggots again.
Summer's Eve and
when I stick up to myself,
now you want to use that
you
word?
take your dick out and wipe it on my face, and then I fuck you in your face. That's not being whiny. Go fuck yourself.
But I was joking around with you the whole time, and you don't know how I joke around, and so now you was offended.
I'll call you names. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. If you don't like it, ban me. Stop this whiny fucking shit. That's what girls say. Girls call men whiny. Quit acting like a bunch of bitches. You guys condition the shit. But you can't take it. As soon as you get it back, you whiny. Go fuck yourself. You're the one whining.
I was joking around with you the whole fucking time. You the one that took it serious. I was literally joking around. But because you don't fucking know me.
Listen, I addressed the whiny thing. Serious. I addressed the whiny thing. Now I'll address you. And I hope you shut up long enough to hear it.
Yes, sir.
Your hair was up. Why? Because you're intoxicated. And did you fucking take it to, malicious town? No, you didn't. But you still took it too far. And I didn't do anything to you as a result of that. I still tried to keep it fun. I kept taking it back to the chicken nuggets and joking around and this and that. I told you both what the motivation was. More than anything is when the sober people tried to gaslight me about you being drunk as a skunk.
Can I talk?
Yeah, that's what the silence means.
All right. Now, once again, throughout the whole time, I was literally joking around. I didn't know that you thought I was serious. Like, literally, I didn't think or know that you thought I was serious. I was playing around throughout the whole time because I'm a jokester. So for me to know that you actually thought that I was serious, I wouldn't be able to comprehend that you thought that I was serious.
I don't think you're hearing me, man. You're repeating yourself, and I addressed that. So I
know what you're saying. You keep saying the same thing.
All right, so then don't repeat yourself and tell me about seriousness then.
I don't know what else to say if you keep repeating yourself.
Yeah, and what are you saying that's contradicting what I'm saying? And how is what I'm saying not an explanation of what you're saying?
That's why I tried to leave it alone.
You're not, though. You're just repeating yourself. Like what I'm saying doesn't explain it to you, but I think it does. I think I explained it to you perfectly. So I don't know why you're going around the merry-go-round again.
I don't think that yelling at people not to drink helps them not drink.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think that I've got more conversions under my belt than anybody on this panel or in this chat.
Well, I haven't touched a drink since we was talking because I'm always trying to focus on the conversation at hand.
Plus, yeah, and it's a little late. I mean, you were
I've always been focused on the conversation at hand. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's not. It's a little late for you to continue drinking. I don't think you have that much of a problem. I think you put bookends on your alcohol abuse because you're a functional alcoholic. So this is when you start switching to non-alcoholic beverages.
See, now it starts sounding like you're projecting now because this is bullshit.
You're gonna try to tell me I'm wrong. You're really gonna do this to me after what we just been through together?
Because did I not already admit that I have been drinking? Did I already not admit
Eventually, motherfucker, after I had to call you out for it.
Yeah, we already been through that shit a couple of times.
Right.
Already, yeah.
So now we're going to do it again? You're going to tell me I'm not right?
I don't want to. That's why I'm doing the conversation. That's why I said, can we change the conversation?
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me I don't know. Like I'm fucking Jenny on the block. And
did I not say I was not drinking?
Like this is my first day.
You know what?
I know what you're doing.
No, you don't.
I don't know you as a person. I don't know about your problems, but I know about your goddamn alcoholism because it ain't fucking rocket science.
See, the problem is that you say you know what I'm doing. And the fact that you think that you know what I'm doing is the fact that you think that you know me. And so for that fact, shut the fuck up. I'll let you talk, didn't I? I didn't interrupt. It doesn't matter.
You're repeating the same incorrect bullshit.
No,
I just got done saying.
You keep repeating the same bullshit. So
drunk.
what the fuck you want me to say if you keep repeating the same bullshit?
I didn't hear you.
Of course, because you keep repeating the same bullshit.
Then stop denying it. Let go of the merry-go-round.
Just admit you're an alcoholic, and then we can begin with your admitting that you don't have any control over it, and then you can get a little chip that you can drop into the bowl at the bar for a free drink.
The problem is I'm not alcoholic.
Oh Jesus!
I heard there's a bar down the road that has, if you give them your 1 month chip or whatever, they give you a free drink.
Trent still wants to buy the El Camino.
We have
No. You can't have my
Trent. He said no.
Is it a good sign or a bad sign that people often come to my channels that leave the show to go to AA meetings? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I would say overall it's a good
So
thing.
when Austin goes, "Oh, I have to go to a meeting," and leaves, that's a good thing?
No, Austin already goes to meetings.
Oh, I thought he was leaving here because
that would be my guess.
We drove
That's a
him to
guess.
madness once again.
Now, being on the panel, he might need an extra meeting after being on this panel, and I'd say that's probably a bad thing.
Well, there is such thing as the what do you call it? Like desensitization therapy, right? If you're on here dealing with the madness, then it'll make you better at dealing with the madness.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I would call that therapy. Desensitization and disassociation are definitely things.
No, desensitization, like so that they become better. They become
Like
better at
cognitive
talking.
behavioral therapy, where you expose yourself to your fears.
No, more like just like I've watched people that have gotten better. Not everybody gets better, right? But I do watch people improve. So there is a positive to this a lot of times. Like it might seem like it's not. So with Austin, if being here triggers him to have to go to a meeting, then obviously there's something within him that he sees that as a coping mechanism. You know, when I drink, what I do is I go, I want to, because I didn't plan to go live on New Year's, right? And then that was how I ended up really getting drunk, and then it traveled over to my next drunk stream. But I planned on just both times having a couple drinks and just going and watching a movie and passing out. But then I ended up on panels, and then my adrenaline gets up. I think that happens to a lot of people. Their adrenaline gets up and they're like, yeah, like being at a sporting event, right? So if those type of triggers make him have to go to a meeting, then that means that being here more often should desensitize him to that, where he's better at coping with it.
If over time it doesn't lead to drinking, then I would say yes, that just would be a truism. It would have to end up that way.
So then maybe it's a good thing.
I would just say that it probably would more often not lead to someone drinking, though. That's the problem.
But Crack Baby's way less of an obnoxious drunk than most drunks.
Yes.
Yeah. Normally I kick drunks the fuck out of here.
No. This is why Crack Baby, who doesn't deserve the blunt of it, is getting the blunt of it because you don't kick drunks off the panel.
Yeah, but that's because Mike's my best friend, and I'm trying to
then dismute him. He won't even know he's muted.
I did. Remember, I forgot to fucking turn his mic back up. I had him.
Yes, that's what you're supposed. That's how you do it. That whole time he was doing his drunk asshole routine, and nobody was the wiser, and we all had a good time.
Yeah, well, I don't mean to be a dick, but he was being a dick. So, just reverse the troll.
And then again, the greater source of frustration when we're having a really good convo. This is like one of my drugs of choice, right?
Okay.
Right. I don't drink. I come on the panel and I talk about abstract ideas with other smart people, right? So if I'm right in the middle of some jazz, right, and we're really, I'm like, and 10th Man's like,
I don't know what law you're
and
lying
then
about.
Brick is like, ba 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 ba, and then the drunk motherfucker comes in and just shits all over the fucking stage. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little frustrated about that. You just killed my buzz. You fuck with my day. This is what I do for fun, right? Now, but that being said, that's only gonna last like 3 or 4 seconds, right? And then I'm over it. So depending on how good the conversation was, that depends. That's gonna determine how butthurt I was. The real butthurt, it doesn't come from that. It comes from when the panel's now ruined, right? Nobody's talking about anything. The drunk has the floor, and I call out the drunk, and everybody jumps down my throat about how I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and he doesn't have a drunk problem. That's when I'm like, motherfucker.
Just let him do his drunk ramblings for a few minutes, and then I'll shut him down.
I have not yet to seen that be the case on this panel or any other pro-drunk panel I've ever been on. They just let him go until there's nothing left but drunk piss everywhere.
That's not true. Even Dusty drops Mike.
All right, how much am I supposed to let this go on? Like, allow the drunkenness? Give me...
For a few minutes and just let them...
Like 180 seconds?
Nah, maybe like 5. It depends.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No wonder I've never made it that long.
I know.
All right, well, I'll try it next time.
Okay, but they sit and chat for fucking 5 hours, right? Well, they're out at the bar or whatever.
You're never going to get the same vibe back after 5 minutes of drunkenness. You can't reconstitute a panel after that. But I'm going to give it a try next time. I'm going to wait 5 minutes.
It makes me mad that you said that I'm abusing my cat by giving it parts of Snicker bars.
That you're abusing what?
My cat for picking the little piece of chocolate off a Snicker bar and giving it to my cat.
No, I did not say you're abusing your cat. I wouldn't accuse you of that. I was saying that's not... even the tiny little bits is not good for her.
Who says?
Fucking science.
Nope.
Dude, that's incorrect. I don't know why you're doing like that's not
all right.
Just being obtuse and saying no, you know it's not good.
But I looked it up. Even with dogs, it's only supposed to be baker's chocolate, not milk chocolate. There's so little chocolate. I'm telling you, it's a wives' tale.
I'm not an expert in this area, so I'm gonna pull my parlor trick and shut the fuck up. But if I would not give. I'd be afraid to give it to my cat because
Mm-hmm. My husband thought the same thing about like almonds and cashews. No, as long as it's not a lot, and the most they're going to do is get diarrhea. Now, certain things like pine nuts,
you're playing the odds with that.
Why?
Because the reason why it's only a certain amount and why it's only diarrhea is because just a little too much and it would be too much. That's the body. That's the cat's body saving its own life. Because there wasn't enough to overwhelm it, and it rejected it by pushing it all the way through the system as quickly as possible. You could overwhelm the system just as easily and cause, worse than diarrhea.
All right, you're not supposed to feed cats the chocolate. I'm looking. No more chocolate genocide.
And just a little tiny amount can hurt them, is what I've been told. And then I looked up the science behind it. And it's a little bit protection. It's a little extremist, right?
Oh my God, that means I can't give her any more chocolate ice cream either? Oh, that's horrible. She loves it so much.
See, ice cream's not good for me either, and the chocolate's even worse.
Stop it.
Now you're compounding two different things.
Oh, go away.
And see, the thing, it's like cocaine. You could die from doing cocaine one time. Is that likely? Probably not. But do I want to roll the odds with my kitty cat? No. Give me the link to DWN.
I don't.
DWN.
That's that guy that we were on. The show that we were watching. Right? Yeah. The Finding Gnosis guy? Oh, no, that's not him.
It's not.
DWN. Why does that sound familiar?
It does. It really does.
It's not Are We Not Men? So DWN. You got to give us more, Ashley.
I heard bears can have cocaine.
Yep, and raccoons. I'm very upset that you ruined Genocide's snacks.
I am too. I just heard her cute little meow. She loves it. That was the cutest meow. She's expecting it. But you can find something else.
I have Lickum treats. It's just
What I would do if I had a cat again,
Mm.
I would take like pieces of chicken breast and freeze it, and then put
I
it
do.
in a food processor, and then give them little tiny pieces of chicken breast.
I do.
Do anybody have a trick on getting the cat from stop pissing in the bed?
How many cat boxes do you have?
Just one.
You should always have two, at least each cat. I don't, but you got to clean them really out. Another thing is, if they don't have places to sleep that are up above you, like cat trees or things like that, it makes them feel anxious, and they do that kind of shit.
Well, she lives around dogs, so it's certain dogs.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
Yeah. But no, the funny part is they'll go to sleep all together. I'll fall asleep and wake up, and they all the dogs and the cat will be laying in bed together, and nobody's tripping. That's the funny part.
If a cat pissed on my bed, they would have two new friends, a rock and a fucking burlap sack.
That's unusual though, for a cat to do that. So I'm
Exactly.
I already got some questions. I'm like,
Well,
is the
she's a
cat-
feral cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she,
Yeah,
is
she's
she
a fer-
fixed?
No, she's not.
So there you have it.
Who'd have
Alright.
a not fixed cat?
Well, I got her from this chick that I was messing
I
with,
understand, but
I don't know much about cats. I got her to catch the mice because I live in the country.
I know you, but you have to get your cat spayed just for the simple fact that they will always spray. I listen. I don't want to get my cat spayed, but I had no choice because Genocide was just like she was starting to pee everywhere. Like just literally she'd be in heat and she would just start peeing all over the floor just randomly. Right? So so you have to.
Yeah,
Gunner,
my girl.
I didn't want to get Gunner done either, but it was actually causing him pain. Well, it's actually a trans cat. It's actually a female, but the male. But she was in so much pain, and she would come up and rub her ass up against your foot just to try to get any like relief because it would swell really bad. It got so bad, she was in heat for like 2 months straight, and I had to pay a few $100 extra to have her spayed while she was in heat, because of blood transfusions and shit. Because it just the cat was uncomfortable, right? It was crying and just and so you don't have a choice. Luckily enough, Gunner didn't pee everywhere, but Genocide did start peeing everywhere. I let it go longer with her.
Yeah, I'm not. This is my first time ever having a feral cat, but like I said, it was just to catch the mice because I live in the country. So I thought it was this easy way until my girl, like the other week, about a week or so, my girl and her kids was over. She pissed in the bed, and my girl was already making comments about like how she was tooting. Yeah, she was already tooting her butt up and stuff like that, and stuff.
Yeah.
My girl was like, "Oh, she's making these funny moves," and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, they'll do that because they territorially, they will. So now I have to buy only vanilla ice cream so I can give it to the cat.
It's part of the reason why I don't believe in keeping animals as pets. Is cats? You have to fix them.
Yep.
And I don't believe in brutality on animals.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna
I'm
have
more
a pet
of a
inside your
dog.
house,
I'm more of a dog person than a cat
I don't know
person.
that much
Same
about
thing.
dogs. I would assume they're very similar when it comes to that, though.
Yeah, but more simple.
Well, but still, if your dog's in heat, she's gonna leak everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And then,
yeah.
and then,
You
and
have
if
to
she
get them
wants to mark
fixed.
her territory,
Nightmares.
she might pee on it to keep the scent on it. And then once that dries up and doesn't smell as much, she's gonna go back and pee on it again.
Yeah, I can be honest on that.
And
for
then if
sure.
you try to clean it and disinfect it and get rid of the odor, she's deliberately gonna pee on it to put the smell back.
Yeah, I can be honest on that. Yeah, dogs do like to do that for sure. Even my male dog, sometimes he's real good at not pissing on stuff and waiting to go outside, but sometimes he gets a little, I smell another dog right here, so I'm gonna piss right here. And so it's just his jealousy or whatever the hell dogs have, which is, I guess, what you were saying with the scent wise.
Yeah, you have to. Your animals are not domesticated enough. You have to domesticate them more. That should all be done when they're kittens and puppies. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging once they're adults.
I'm not gonna say that's true. Because I had a bulldog, he was the best, and he would never pee in the house, and I never had to train him one bit, and I got him as an adult, but he
So
was
someone else trained him.
no, because he was abused and he was always outside, so no, he was not always trained. I trained him on that part, and it took time and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, yeah, and it took time, but it took years and stuff like that.
Yeah, it only takes days or weeks when they're puppies.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
They
yeah,
pick
of
up
course.
right away, and you just have to, every time they break the habit, you reinforce it. But when they're older, it's going to take a lot more effort.
Yeah, of course, like a child, basically.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, you good. I mean, Denson just helped me break through what I'm thinking, so no, you good. That's why I like hearing Denson talk.
It was a production thing. I'm trying to work.
My cat went outside to poop, so that dog shit doesn't work. And as a matter of fact, if I ever have a cat again, it'll be trained to use the toilet.
And then what? I almost flushed my cat in the toilet earlier because I seen her just
And-
drinking out of it. And I was
And
like,
I would want my cat to walk on the furniture. That's ridiculous. Furniture is for sitting on, and cats have to step on things to sit on. But they wouldn't be allowed on countertops.
I hate that right now because she started walking on counters and kitchens, and now so she leaves print marks on the freaking counters.
No. That's okay. I saw my kitten's paw prints last night. I was laying on the couch. I don't normally lay on the couch, but the lights were all off and it was just reflecting, and I could see all of Genocide's little tiny paw prints all over the TV screen. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh man. But I love cats at the same time. I don't know why. It's just something weird about them.
Because you belong to them?
Yeah, you know, they don't see you as like a human or as like their parent. They see you as like a really big retarded cat.
A god cat. That brings the food. That brings the food. That's all you are to them.
When I want to mess with her, she's angry at me. But hell, whenever she wants to just cuddle up with me, she'll do it whenever I want to, whether I want to feel it or not.
Do you guys see that movie? I think it's called Good Boy with the little dog. It's like
Am
vulgar.
I
It's
hearing
for
things
adults.
through his brain right now?
I think it's feeding back from him.
Sorry. Is there feedback?
Yeah.
It's like I'm hearing shit on a delay, like I'm drunk too.
It won't matter
sorry.
because I'll be shutting this shit down because I am exhausted. And when I do these long streams,
That would be funny,
makes
Ellie.
my neck fucked up. What would be funny?
That would be genius too. I would have to, like, if he knew just to bring up kitty cats would get me
Yes, that would be
off
fun.
the scent, that would fucking be Oni's. He would deserve some kind of praise or an award for that shit. A beer. How about a beer? He would order a beer. A beer and a shot.
I can tell you right now that the Galadriel, the fluffy one that's the avatar.
I will go grab the cat right now.
The one that's the avatar for the channel.
Pussy.
You want me to? You want to grab the
Hell
go pussy?
yeah. Before we shut down, let's see
Yeah.
some kitty.
All right, give me 1 second.
So, to out on a limb, most of them hate their owners. They're vile creatures. I can tell you that the fluffy one that's the avatar for my Galadriel, for my channel there, she literally sees all of us as peasants. Like, the way she walks, the way she acts. Like, when I tell her, no, you can't get on my lap, she looks at me like, I'm not even sure who you think you're talking to. That's how, like, there's no, like, you tell her, get down off of the fridge. And she just looks at you like, this is my fridge. I don't know what is this discussion right now? I'm not, you're making a lot of noise. I don't like it. And then she sits down and starts licking her paws. She don't give a fuck. She literally doesn't give a fuck. She'd jump right up on my lap, knock the keyboard off, everything goes flying, hooks all the fucking wires, every wire on purpose. They all do that shit. Well, the two of them, I'm telling you, they do it on fucking purpose. They hook their tail in the fucking cables and rip everything down to the ground. When I used to play Star Trek on my tablet in bed, they come up and purposely do everything they can to knock that shit the fuck down. Everything they can.
Ellie, since you want to talk shit,
Kitty.
and Dennison, look,
Kitty,
I do have a cat.
Kitty,
I do have a cat.
Oh wow, he's beautiful.
He does need to be.
She, it's a she. It's a she.
What's her name?
Miss Kitty.
I like its orange ass eyes. Those orange ass eyes are fucking cool as shit.
She freaks me out sometimes because I'll wake up and she'll be looking at me, and one day it'll be like a little small slit. Then the next second it'll be like the big full black eye. I'm like, But I love her. She's an asshole, but I love her.
Ellie said that's the neighbor's cat.
Cats are assholes. Yeah.
I got her from this girl's house that I was messing around with.
That's the feral cat.
Yeah. Oh, she's good. I got her. I got her when she was a kitten, so she's gotten pretty good with me.
And that's the only cat you have?
Oh yeah, just her. That's it. Just one. I got more dogs than I got more
cats. You need to get her spayed then.
Yeah. I got more dogs than I got cats.
Tell you.
Now,
go ahead.
The problem though is that whatever that your bed is going to have the pee smell.
Yeah.
So you either need to replace like the top cushion or get a new mattress. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what me and my girl was talking about.
Otherwise, she's going to keep going back to that spot.
Yep.
I'll tell you this, Dennison, you are incorrect about animals in some ways, because I can tell you right now that Genocide does think that I'm her mother, because she was only like maybe 4 or 5 weeks, so she doesn't remember nothing before I got her.
Yeah, they get imprinted that way.
And I'm telling you, she lived inside my hoodie like a kangaroo, because Gunner kept on headbutting her into walls and stuff because he hated her. He still is kind of iffy about her. And that's after
How
3
old is
years.
she though?
3.
So she's gonna be around the age now where you'll still be her mother, but she's gonna realize her mom's retarded, right? Because you're never gonna be like as good as the other cats. You're always gonna be this big, clumsy, retarded cat that brings the food.
No, not to her. I play gut your paws with her, so she automatically and fetch, yeah. No, she's just like a dog. I'm her best friend. She runs around like a dog. She drools.
You know the funny part right now is I got the cat in here, and I have this my one of the other dogs that's outside that she's never been around, and the other dog is so freaking attentive to what she is because she's never seen a cat, and so now the cat just like freaking out right now, even though she's always around dogs, and she's always pretty cool around dogs.
So are dogs, though.
All my dogs are in the house.
I tell you, if I had it to do again, I wouldn't have cats. Because it's just so much work.
Well,
they're needy as shit.
She is here just to catch mice. That's her main job.
That's why I have them too, yeah. Yep.
And she suck at it.
Yeah.
Dogs are needy.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want. My husband wants a dog, and I'm like,
I love dogs. I'm a dog
No, if
person.
you're having trouble giving cats enough attention, you definitely don't need a
that.
dog.
Nope.
Oh, I got dogs and I love them and they love me.
Yeah, you know what? Is that Hoover?
Yeah. Or I don't know. No.
Or
Maybe.
just Hooves.
I don't know.
Is that you, Hoover? Anyways,
I can't keep.
If you want a dog, consider going down to the shelter and getting an old one.
Yeah, that's what I told my husband.
They need homes too, and they're chill already. You don't have to deal with all the bullshit.
Yeah, my husband regrets getting a kitten because Genocide has been such a terror. She's calming down a little bit now, but I mean, there's numerous curtain rods that are ripped, like bent like in a U shape. I had to keep getting stronger and stronger curtain rods because she would climb the curtains and rip them right down, the whole thing. Yeah, and we had to do. My husband was keeping for a couple of years, kept the Christmas tree up all year round over in the corner. The other two cats, no problem. Genocide, right up inside the tree. So you know, but she is adorable. When she looks at me with those sad eyes, because I won't let her chew on my headphone cords, it's kind of cute. All right, so you're gonna try to cut back on drinking when you come on panels, right?
Yes, sir.
Start drinking towards the end of the panel.
That's what I try to do most of the time.
All right.
It is. He's already doing that. Trust me.
Good.
This dude is strategically drinking. You can tell.
Shut up, Dennison. Shut the fuck up, Dennison. We ain't starting this shit over again. We're not starting this shit over again. Kiss my ass.
No, I'm shutting this shit down. I'm going to brush my teeth, and
I don't think he's ready yet.
No, you're not ready.
I'll agree with you.
I wasn't ready till after I was married, and then
Dennison, I was still alive, Dennison.
When I put my husband through like 5 years. I stopped drinking so much when I came to YouTube. Before I came to YouTube, I drank pretty much every night. I would drink half a 40 every night. I'd come home from work, drink half a 40. Come home from work, drink half a 40. Right? And I sometimes would buy 2 because I didn't want to have to go because I just drank and drank. And I'm talking, I drank and ranted like I rant when I get that drunk on YouTube at my husband. So he loves that I come to YouTube and drink. And every time I've gone to YouTube and drank and like caused a whole bunch of ruckus, he's just like, sounds good to me. Because at least I'm not screaming at him.
Yeah.
Just saying. Hey, well, it's nice talking to everybody. Let me see if I got any donos before I miss them.
Thank everybody for the therapy and the innovation.
Hey, there's a lot of people that owe me an awful lot of money for therapy.
Exactly, and right now everybody should be giving y'all money to hear this good therapy session that they got.
That was on Finding Gnosis, actually.
Exactly.
I just put a stream. Oh. The WMN, that's who they thought that was, but it wasn't. Oh, because this was the panel
she might be right. I think that it is DWN. is the name of the guy, and Finding Gnosis.
Oh, it is.
the
Yeah,
show.
DNW, and here's the link to the Finding Gnosis channel there in the chat now. Yeah, FINDING.
5 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ.
For what?
I'm just thinking of the
Drunk
next
people?
time I encounter a drunk on this panel.
Yeah, because they're gonna repeat themselves 6 or 7 times. They're gonna go around in a circle and say, "You don't believe me." I know, and they're gonna all the
The good part about me is that once you bring me back towards the center point, I will kind of slow down and get back on track.
Dude, for real, I'm not fucking with you. You are the least of the fucking drunks on this. Like, you're tolerable. You still got a sense of humor. You can kind of carry along with the conversation. I would just say, in my experience, the only problem is you get main character syndrome, and you think everything that everybody's saying, they're saying to you.
Oh goodness, a lot of them do that.
I'm sorry about that.
But you're not that bad. But like I said, I did not come after you at all, and you went for the jugular. And I know you weren't being serious, and I know you weren't being malicious, but you went from 0 to 100. I give you a little bit of taste of your medicine back, and you went off the handle. And the only reason I even talked about it for 2 hours was because of the sober people. It wasn't because of you.
Yeah, I know. You good?
All right, we resolved all the world's problems tonight, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, see, black people and white people can come together.
Dude, you bring up race half as much as Joe Cool, but 10 times more than any white people, right? See, this is what I tried to explain to those people on the panel that we were watching, right? Is I first heard of black fatigue either on Nightish's panel or Chaotic Truths or something like that. And anytime I've seen a panel called black fatigue, it was usually like because
Other
a
black
white
people.
person, I'm saying if it was on a white person's panel and not a black person's panel or majority black panel or whatever, it was usually because Dusty or another white person had a bad experience on a majority black panel where they were talking about black fatigue or something like that, right? Because like I've never like been offline or anything like that with another white person and said, I am really black fatigued.
No, yeah.
I am
We don't
so
talk about
black
it.
fatigued.
I never heard of that until I heard from black people.
That's
learned
what
that
I'm
from
trying
black
to
people.
say. That's why I try to tell them on that. I'm like, I don't even. This is not in my
I
vocabulary.
didn't even know I was black fatigued until I heard about it from a black person. Then I was like,
Exactly.
oh, shit, I'm black fatigued. Because I used
Exactly.
to
That's
be.
what I said in the comments.
But my name is after Malcolm X, and I used to be like, card carrying member, pro Black Panther. Like I for a white guy, I'm pretty pro black and pro black issues and civil rights.
Yep.
It formed my personality. It wasn't until adulthood that I got sick and tired of fucking black people. And I didn't even realize it, right? I would
I disagree
transition
with that, but
from like a fucking, practically being a member of BLM to, being a Proud Boy because I got tired of hearing black people act like they got a fucking monopoly on victimhood.
it's just a really weird thing to be on a panel and someone being like, "You white motherfucker."
See, I guess black people are so much more racist than
No,
them.
hold on. So they say that, and then it's like, okay, so you're doing a multi-level troll now, right? You know that the rules are set that somehow you get to be outraged when I call you a black motherfucker because that's racist. But what you just said isn't racist because all of society's been programmed that you can't be racist to white people, even though what you just said was super racist and you started the fight. Now all of a sudden I'm the bad guy because I'm white, no matter what I say. So you know what I'm going to say? I'm black too.
Yeah, like I live in, like I said, I live in a county where like there's only a small amount of black people in that county, in this county, and so like at first I'll bring up black racist jokes before I bring up white racist joke. One, because it's always easier to take up black racist jokes.
I wonder if I could just re-identify as black right now.
That's what I do.
YouTube.
Yes.
And see if I could get away with it, even though I'm already identified as white.
You sound like Biggie Smalls. You can get away with it.
I see what you did there, you fucking. I was about to call you the F word again, you son of a bitch.
Oh, let me tell you. Don't put that shit again. They gonna
That's when you
repeat that
call
shit
him
again.
Big Papa.
Biggie could not rap. You could have.
Oh, he was a great rapper. Come on.
Stop it.
Nah.
Oh my God, you're a hater.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Biggie Smalls. If that makes me a hater.
Okay, yeah, it's a.
Oh shit! It's OTW news. I didn't know that nigga was still alive. What up, OTW?
If you'd like to come up and check in,
Oh, I remember now. He couldn't hold any decorum in his panel, so I unsubbed.
Oh,
that's why I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to get along with everybody, and then I forget why I don't like people, and then just shit happens.
What I do is I go through these phases of like realizing that I don't like anyone except for like 10 people, and none of them are on YouTube.
Right.
So like, what am I gonna do? Be mad about it and hate them? I don't really care. And then I spend more time around them, right? And I hang out with them, and then I'm exposed to too much of the reasons why I didn't like them to begin with.
Say
and I go
something,
back
Life.
to isolating again.
Say something. Life.
Say something.
Okay. we got minutes, like if you came back up to add a touch point, this stops recording in 12 minutes or whatever.
Minutes.
So 11:49 it stops.
I mean, I just don't care about being called a black motherfucker or anything like that. The only thing I do mind, I don't like the N word. I think
I agree.
That has a. I don't even like it. I don't whether it's with a hard ER or GA. It doesn't matter. I don't like it.
I use ninja. I say ninja.
I've always hated it, but I've had to
ninja.
resolve to being in a world where that's it. It's over. The
I
N
think
word
it-
won.
Yeah,
I think
It's
it depends
everywhere.
on
I
when
can't
you grew
avoid
up.
it, and so now I'm not going to be excluded now.
I think it depends on where you grew up because where I grew up, there were some white people that said nigga and they didn't say it with the ER, but it was just like how black people say it, and nobody got offended at all. It was just everything was peaceful at that time, but now everything changed throughout time from when I was younger.
Yeah, we're cycling again to where we're not getting along again. We got along
Exactly.
better in the 90s than we do now.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
ridiculous.
I
Or
mean,
even
it's different now.
2011, yeah.
I don't know. Like when I was much younger, somebody would have called me that. I don't know. I probably would just see red and just like want to fight. But now I don't react to it because I know that they're trying to trigger me, and that is like the easiest weapon to get somebody to file off the handle.
Yeah. Or call you gay or you suck dicks, don't you? Whatever.
I'm trying to find better words for that because that was the go-to and it never meant anything about like having sex with dudes.
Exactly.
But it meant being lame. I guess lame. Just lame doesn't hit.
Right, but I do the same thing to them.
FAGGOT, it hits like a brick,
I'll do the same thing to them. Instead of saying that's so gay, I'll say that's so straight, or I'll make like heterophobic comments against them, and they don't like it. They don't like, even if I'm joking, they don't like it.
I'm just looking for something to where I can call out a dude for acting like a bitch without it being, I have to hear a lecture.
That'd be a hard word to figure out.
I came up with lame is the best I came up with so far, and it just doesn't hit the same. You know what else I started doing, but I haven't been able to keep it up? This is probably the best, but it's hard to turn into a habit. I say bundle of sticks instead of the F word.
That is funny.
Me too. I love saying that. I love saying that.
I should try that one again and see if I can get into it again.
The bundles of sticks is my favorite thing ever.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! If you combine this live stream with Finding Gnosis, you have been on YouTube for what? 16 hours at least.
All day.
I've done that a few times.
Yep. I'm gonna go sleep 8 to 12 hours too, and depending how I feel, because I've had a YouTube bug ever since I fucking moved. I might come back on and do it all day again tomorrow. Especially today was good. Like today was good panel after good panel after good panel. It's rare. These are the days that, like when I come on YouTube, most of the time I'm chasing the dragon for days like this. Most days are shit, and I'd rather go do something else. I'm chasing days like this when I come on,
Yeah, I had no intention of going live. I went to the other guys just because Denizen was there. And then it just unfolded.
I mean, I was invited to come up here initially, but I didn't because of that, your dog. I don't usually sit on panel, but I wanted to talk to Steve Pender, but I decided, it's going to go left, so I'll just wait until he leaves.
He works a day job, Pender, right? So, like this evening when I'm live, he'll probably be around.
Well, I mean, I can reach out to him over the weekend or something. I don't know, but
he doesn't really do panels. That's the whole point, right? You can restream when you come here. Just I will warn you, sometimes shit gets.
We're shutting her down, Kev.
Right, but I've never been able to have a full discussion when it's a panel because it gets interrupted and then we get into side issues. Like I would like to have a one-on-one.
We give you guys at least 10, 15 minutes. Like how much time do you need?
I don't know. I mean, if he prefers to do it on your channel, that's fine. But I mean, if he wants to come to my channel, we can do that too.
We can set it up like a real thing, right? Where I'm just the moderator, like what Sarah does, Raging Tomato. I don't know if you know who she is. Where the two of you just have like even an hour or two, whatever you think, right? And then we open the panel afterwards for people to ask you questions.
I mean, I would be open to that as long as I can also put it on my channel.
Because that's what I said. We've got 3 people restreaming here right now, or 2. I got me, Denizen, and Cracker.
Okay.
All of my content is 100% copyright free. It's for educational purposes. I can't strike even if I want to.
Right. He seems reasonable, and I think it would be an opportunity for me to actually address his concerns because I think people just haven't given a lot of thought to it, and it's
right.
We're not even allowed to talk about it. We have to like censor our language. It's like you can't say the S word. Right. I mean, like I don't know. It's just so ridiculous.
It's more complicated than you're allowing for. That's the issue. But
I'm saying it is complicated, but we can't talk about it. We have to keep it surface level because you might be encouraging somebody and you get your channel taken down. So, like, every time I have this debate on Finding Gnosis' channel, it goes nowhere because we can't actually get into the meat of the subject.
I think he's being a little too paranoid. I think you can talk about it in depth without getting into TOS problems. You just can't outright harass people or encourage them to harm themselves.
Okay, but the issue is that they make it seem like it's so simple, but you can't actually discuss methods. You can't say, oh, because this is what they always do. They always say, oh, well, you can do this or do that, and then Finding Gnosis will interrupt them because he doesn't want that on his channel. But the point is that it's not as simple as people make it. It's not like you just go do it. People do botch it up, and then left with debilitating injuries. So they do make light of it. They do make like it's so simple that you can just like, if it was so willy-nilly, people would be doing it. They don't want to do it themselves, which is why they want medical assistance.
Yes,
Okay,
but
so-
what I'm saying is more simple than what people are making it out to be is the YouTube policy. And at the end of the day, it's true. YouTube doesn't have to follow their own rules. They can arbitrarily get
Yep.
mad at you and
That's the
screw you
problem.
over.
Yep.
But that's any topic. You're not going to be able to talk about anything. Now, if you're just doing like a casual drama show where you talk about sports or you talk about hair and nails or what Auntie TT said to Auntie Janice or whatever, that's cool. But if you're doing political, philosophical debates on your channel, you're going to have to let go of that paranoid bullshit. You got to let people say the trigger words. It's just a thing.
I think Fighting is paranoid because he knows my channel was taken down for talking about that subject.
Yeah.
Right, but what did it say in your strike?
It gave some lame excuse. I don't even remember. It was so vague that you can't even make sense of it. It said something. I don't know. I have to go through my email, but it made no sense whatsoever. And you can't. It's like they give you some accusation, but you don't know what they're talking about, so you can't even defend yourself. And then you try to guess, speculate what they're talking about, and then if you don't get it right, then your appeal is going to be denied, and that's your one appeal. So it's basically you're fighting against a non-accusation. It's like there's no specificity about what you actually did. There's no specific video that they're even alleging was a violation.
So how do you know it was for the word that you said? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, again, I'm speculating, but I'm like, that's the only thing it could be. Like, what else did I do? Like, because I did make content talking about that, and people were coming to my channel asking me for advice.
Yeah, you
on
had to do
specific
no.
There it is right there. You can't give advice.
That's the problem. Yeah.
But I don't think that I did. I would try to talk around it and just, okay, this is what I said.
I'm trying to talk around.
This is what I said. This is what I said.
No, you're not. No.
Let me just.
No.
I didn't give them any advice. The only thing I said is there's an AI tool
night, everyone.
that has no filter, and you can ask.
Everybody, don't forget, when they come to put you on the trains in the dead of night, they're pounding on your door. They say you got to get on the train because you have coronavirus or whatever random thing that they wrote a piece of paper that says you have to get on the train for. And you're not going to be able to call anybody to clear things up because business hours are 8:30 to 4:30.